You are on the gamer mic, dude.
Yeah.
Wait, is this rolling? Or is this just how it starts?
Wicked. Oh, really? Well, this is going to be the Unemployed Power Hour.
Dude, truly, this is for unemployed motherfuckers at this table right now.
Please make this work.
Which I understand what I'm about to say is the stereotype, but I do start a job this week.
I start Monday.
Fucking loser.
Perfect. I start on Thursday.
Great.
I don't fucking
I'm going to call out on Monday, though. Just you watch.
Yeah.
I need one more day in my dungeon.
Yeah, so what happened with Red Robin? You just overworking for
Red
the bird?
Robin, yeah, I was working there on the weekends and then fucking Servpro during the week, cleaning blood out of fucking SUVs.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what, man, fuck that. I'm going to quit Red Robin. And then quit Servpro a couple days later.
Yeah.
Because fuck those bitches.
Fuck Surf, bro.
Now I'm going to be some fucking fat yuppie cleaning pools. It's gonna be
Dude,
nice.
I thought about doing pool cleaning. I'm going to bartend, though.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You get equally as drunk on the job.
Exactly.
How'd you even get a bartending job? It's actually kind of difficult.
I just asked.
Shit for
Yeah.
Yo, give me
They
a
were
job.
like, this kid definitely is an alcoholic. Give
Yeah.
him a job.
Right, yeah.
I walked in there in like jorts covered in paint and like a fucked up t-shirt, and they're like, "This guy can do the
This
job."
guy fucks.
Yeah,
This guy.
This guy fucks.
this guy
dude.
fucks.
He's gonna bankrupt this whole place. He's gonna drink all the fucking top shelf
Please
liquor
double pouring everyone.
on the clock.
He's the margarita master.
Dude, you guys should have come to In-N-Out last night. We found this guy named Sean.
Peak human.
Best interview I've ever done in my entire
Yeah.
life. Absolutely fucking hammered, but he,
Just some fucking like random bar guy.
he came up to us and was like, I don't even know how he started a conversation. He asked us if we
I
liked.
thought it was gonna start off with him because he was getting out of an Uber and his homies like just got out first, and then he was like, "No, you're a jackass." So I thought they were about to fight. So I was like, "Hell yeah, this is gonna be fucking rad."
Yeah.
And then they get out, and then the dude gets out, and he's like, asking us, he's like, "Y'all like metal?" Or no, he says, "Y'all like Pierce the Veil."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how the conversation started. And then it ended up with me being like, hold on, can we film this for the Tonight Show? And he's like, yeah. So I asked him his top 5 metal albums. It took him, I shit you not, 25 minutes.
Oh my god.
Hell yes.
Dude, it was...
He's like, well, first off, I'll start at the bottom. I like Taylor Swift.
Dude, no,
No,
his
anytime
first...
you would mention Killswitch Engage, he would drop to the floor and,
and go,
sing.
the distance, and start singing. But like so loud, just in the In-N-Out
Oh
parking
my
lot.
god.
What was, dude? His number one metal album of all time was Hybrid Theory by Linkin Park.
No fucking way.
Also on the list was Dookie by Green Day.
Yeah, that was number 6. It was his honorable mention. This guy's
Honorable
awesome.
mention was Green Day. Dookie.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Dude, I've seen so much shit in that fucking one In-N-Out parking lot.
It's such a wretched place, dude.
It's so fucking funny, dude. Like, I've seen kids fight. Like, I've seen fucking... There was that one time, remember when we were there? Like, we were, what, like fucking... We all like just turned 18 or something.
Yeah.
And fucking we were hanging
Fresh
out.
off the assembly line.
1997.
Yeah, we were hanging out in the fucking parking
1997.
lot, and there was that fucking school bus that pulled up.
Right.
And we were all fucking like smoking and vaping in the parking lot, and then like some kid rolled down the window on the bus and was like, "Vaping's gay. It's gonna kill you." We were like, "Fuck you, fuck you guys."
He's in his like skin tight baseball pants.
He throws a pack of cigarettes.
We were
at you.
like,
He's
"Fuck
"Smoke a
you,"
fucking
and then
dart,
like,
pussy."
I think fucking
As the fucking bus was like flying off, I just grabbed like the inflatable alien we had in the back of the car and just started fucking.
I had a fucking blow up like alien in the back of my car forever.
Bent it over the fucking trunk of the car and just went hog wild.
You just raped a fucking like sex doll.
in front of minors. In front of minors. No, the In-N-Out parking lot's great.
But see, the thing with In-N-Out at like that hour of the night is it's the same crowd as like Denny's,
Yeah.
but it's not
Yeah.
dimly lit, so it seems like safer.
Yeah,
they
no,
have
I totally know
security
what you mean
there,
by
too.
that.
Yeah, there
they
was no
always had-
security.
no, there was.
Was there?
Yeah, there was
usually
that
is.
security, and then there was that cop.
Oh yeah, there was a
too.
cop who just like walked by us as I'm like stumbling towards this guy while
Yeah.
Kaylee's like holding the phone.
Yeah.
And he just walked right by us.
Dude, the security guard there is fatter than anyone ordering the burgers.
Oh,
Yeah.
for
Dude,
sure.
They always hire the fattest security guard.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I would
I don't
do
know
great.
how they do that.
I love that they all
I'm good at
have
Candy Crush.
I love that they all have plate carriers like a foot above center mass.
Yeah, it's like
it's not
I'm
even
gonna shoot
fitted.
you in your liver.
Yeah.
How does that? Is there like a freelance security guards? How the fuck
Yeah,
does that
yeah,
work?
you get like a security certification, and then you get like, and then you can get a higher level one, which can like allow you to do like bank armored vehicle shit.
And like carry a firearm and shit.
Yeah, across like state lines and shit, depending on.
The ones at In-N-Out are not strapped,
Oh,
though,
hell
right?
no.
Dude, they're like, I need a job and I need
Yeah.
money.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like the Walmart security people. Like they're just 80 years old.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
Walmart have security?
Yeah, that's how they kicked me out, dude. Fucking secret. I didn't do shit. All right, on the record, I would like to say I did not do shit. I
Clear your
paid
name.
for it. Well, okay, I was stealing, but I didn't get fucking caught.
I did nothing wrong. I was stealing.
They didn't fucking know about me. There was this kid that fucking came out with Sean and fucking he got caught stealing because he's a dumbass by one of the secret
God damn.
shoppers.
How the fuck do you get caught stealing?
From Walmart,
From Walmart
dude.
because he
That's
wanted
what I'm
fucking
saying.
reading glasses for a music video.
That
What
we
a
did
He had
fucking
film.
20/20 vision, bro.
What a fucking I've walked out with carts.
Dude, yeah, dude, that was
I've stolen
fucking
thousands
crazy.
of dollars from Walmart.
Almost every tech deck and Hot Wheel I own is stolen.
No,
I don't
dude,
know
this
that
guy
shit.
would walk out with like full shopping carts full of groceries.
No, like
and
weeks
shit.
of food.
Yeah.
Walking
And
out,
just,
dude.
I would literally like trail the outer perimeter of the entrance
Yeah,
and just ride
I'm
out.
not scanning fucking deodorant. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, you nuts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to stink?
You put it on and you set
Exactly.
it back on the shelf.
Exactly. I go into Walmart
I
every day
would-
to
I don't
brush
go
to
that
open
far.
a new tube of toothpaste
If
and
I-
deodorant.
If I like actually bought deodorant and I took it home and it was used, I think I would like hunt. I would take a DNA swab, hunt them down. Like,
I'd kill him. I'd be pissed. I'd be like,
Yeah.
you're stealing
That's
the
like those
aluminum
people,
out of my
remember when they were
fucking
like licking the
deodorant.
ice cream and shit.
Oh yeah,
Dude.
yeah.
Which fuck them for licking the ice cream because now I got this extra piece of plastic on all my Ben and Jerry's and it's fucking annoying.
Right. That thing isn't.
Is there plastic on Ben and Jerry's?
Yeah, because
Yes.
people were opening them, licking them, putting them back.
What the fuck?
Why?
It was some internet trend. I don't fucking
Dude.
blame the internet, dude. It
Because
could
they
have
put
been
like
entire
cellophane
generation
like
of
over
people.
the top of the fucking ice cream now. You have to peel it back. Like a
Yeah,
Pringles can.
yeah.
We're in the go
Who
fuck
was licking
yourself
Pringles?
era
Is my question.
Yeah.
of American culture.
Truly, dude.
I mean, like my dad would like fucking deal with shipments for like Smiths and stuff, and he would just lick the top of the fucking like tortilla bags.
Does he still have
when
that
you're making a
job?
quesadilla?
He's about to not.
Well, you like pull out the tortilla and you set it on the
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
bag. Yeah, just to fuck those guys over.
That's kind of awesome.
So whenever I did that, he's just like, "Don't do that. There's people like me out there in the world."
people like me.
Dude, when I worked at the fucking gas station, like it was so bad.
Dude, and that
was
Chevron
so bad.
specifically is a beautiful place.
It's so awesome.
It's amazing. When I had my fake ID, I would go in there and they wouldn't even look at my face. They would just take the back of it and scan it and
Yeah.
hand it back to me. I was like, dude, I could walk in here with like a 300-pound woman's ID and get these Twisted Teas that I'm trying to buy right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
No, that shit was fucking. It was bad when I worked there. Like,
Yeah, I
was
mean, it's not any better.
Well, I mean, I worked there 3 separate times. Let's be real. Let's be real. I worked the same job 3 separate times, like everybody else has, right?
Sure, man.
Everybody's worked at the same Chevron a couple times.
Come on, dude. Everyone's been to the same glory hole. But fucking yeah, I would steal so fucking much when I was there. It was always food because I was like, I'm too broke to afford like groceries right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat like all the.
So you
deli
steal
shit.
Pringles,
Yeah, I'd still eat a
Shouts
can
out
of
to the
Pringles
Heat
here,
Hotel for supplying my first like 2 months of toilet paper when I moved out. I'm not gonna say who gave them to me.
An
An
undisclosed,
undisclosed person
Heat
supplied me
employee.
with hella toilet paper.
steal so much toilet paper from those hotel rooms.
Oh my god. You ever hear of people just wiping their asses with the towels? No. In the fucking
Dude, I'll never forget. Like I fucking I think it was Laughlin. I like got like a hotel room. Like I was there with like family or whatever, and like my bed, like literally. What the fuck? Was that the
Yeah, y'all
vape?
heard that?
Oh,
Holy
shit.
shit.
Dude.
Radioactive vape. I knew you should have eaten them shits.
Crazy. My
But
Geiger
fucking-
counter's going on.
No, this shit sucked. Like I literally like was like ready to get in bed and shit and everything. Like brand new bed. It was tucked and everything. I pulled the covers out and then I fucking like I get into the bed, like and then I pulled the covers back at the foot and like it looked like somebody had sat like on the corner of the bed and left a Hershey Kiss print on their fucking asshole. And I was like, I feel violated.
Yeah.
I feel like I
That's
have bed
horrific.
bugs in my
What
foreskin.
hotel did we stay in that had like blood underneath the pillows and like shit on the wall?
Okay.
And literal cum on the cuck chair.
For reference,
I'm dead serious. There were ass cheek marks on the fucking
got
couch.
that, dude.
And Yona had to sleep on it.
the way our band's like jobs are divided
Mm-hmm.
is like Otto handles money and merch, and I book shows and book hotel rooms. And I'm really bad at booking hotel rooms. I do it. I'm always.
And Yona's really bad about making sure we get our deposit back.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh my god.
Dude, yeah, no.
Christ.
But
That
so
fucking boy.
The amount of times he's just looked up boobs on one
yeah.
of their computers in the lobby.
literally 30 seconds into this is a different hotel, not the Cook one. I'll get back to the Cook one. The first thing he does, we get the keys to the room. It's after a show, so it's probably like midnight.
Right.
No one wants to be there. And this motherfucker, there's like computers in the hallway, and he sits down, types in boobs, opens images, and then just walks away.
That's pretty cool.
But so this Cuck hotel,
Specifically for that. That's why we
Specifically
stayed
the
there.
Cuck
Yeah, that's how
Hotel.
Reese found out about it.
I'm for like weeks leading up to the show. I'm like, oh, I gotta book the hotel. I gotta book the hotel. And it never fails. The day of the show, I'm like, fuck, I didn't book the hotel. So what are we gonna do? We're a bunch of like broke kids. We're gonna find the cheapest hotel we can
Right.
stay
Yeah.
at. It was a Red Roof Inn
Oh fuck.
in like
That's
downtown
where you
LA.
fucked up. You went to a fucking red roof, dude.
Jesus Christ.
And we get there. The door had like 6 locks on it, but only 2 of them worked.
Yeah.
They had just replaced them and like
my
left the
God.
old
Yeah,
ones.
and the door didn't seal. So like it had definitely been kicked in.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
The
And, like,
paint was like peeling off the walls, but
Yeah.
the cuck chair, dude, I swear to God, you could see someone's ass print and then just like jizz marks
Yeah.
all over it. The
Jesus.
beds were
Someone
disgusting.
definitely like left their dog in there like while they were gone because the door was all fucking scratched up. The remote for the TV was chewed to shit.
Yeah.
Dude.
That reminds me of that fucking hotel that I got like in New Mexico. Like we were on the way to go like pick up my sister from college, and we were like, fuck, dude, like we're not gonna be able to make it all the way back tonight. So like we fucking stopped at like I think it was like a fucking Super 8 or something.
Dude.
Bro.
Great hotel.
Dude, it was
Super 8 in New
The only time
Mexico.
I've ever stayed at
bad.
Super
It was
8,
like-
I got kicked out of it.
it was
without
right
even-
outside of like an Albuquerque, and like the room was trashed like that. Like
Oh my god.
there was stains all over. There was literally like a big fucking like piece of plywood like under the bed to keep it like from sinking in.
What?
When you yeah
yes,
yeah.
dude.
Like dude, my sister like went to go like take a shower like, and like dude, there were so many fucking spiders in the bathroom.
Oh my god. Just YMCA's exist and
Yeah.
sleep in your car.
Dude, my mom
Fuck
like
these
Yeah.
we were like fuck this. We like went and fucking demanded our money back. I don't think they gave it to us, but like we fucking just left and got a new room at like a better hotel, like a tourist trap hotel. We were like, fuck it, this is at least nice.
Sure.
And like my mom's like, all right, I'm gonna go like to the corner store and like get something to fucking drink or whatever. And like she gets like mugged in the fucking parking
Oh my
lot
God,
of the nicer hotel.
Well, yeah, and that's if you're in the sketchy area, they're all like,
Dude, I was
homies.
like, Albuquerque
Right.
Like,
fucking
then you're
sucks.
gonna- they'll help you out.
Fuck Albuquerque.
Well, so here, I have a theory about New Mexico. Ready? New Mexico, I've told Otto this before. New Mexico is an entire state of Parker.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it is.
It is just Parker
literally
expanded.
is.
yeah. It's like Florida and Kingman.
Yo, but what were those people's names from New Mexico that we partied with?
Oh, Fernie.
Yeah,
was
dude,
one
shout
of
out
them.
Fernie. Dude, we
yeah.
were partying at Manny's old house, and the house that it like shared the back wall with was an Airbnb.
Yeah, so we hear like people partying. I think someone like threw a football over to like initiate the conversation
Yeah.
or something.
And then we all end up hopping this wall and going to party with them. Straight up, yo, no disrespect. These people were dope. The most just like ratchet people I've ever met.
Oh fuck.
And Manny got fucking shit faced.
Yeah.
And then they found Manny in one of their rooms, like going through all their shit because Manny
He thought they
Man,
stole
he
their
thought-
Bluetooth speaker.
that he stole.
That was
but
just
not
back
just
at the
like
house.
a little, not a little
Like the
Bluetooth
big
speaker. You know the
fucking
big
JBL?
JBL
Yeah,
party
the, like,
boxes.
party box, yeah.
One of those, and he's like going through the drawers, thinking that his fucking party box
hell
JBL
yes.
is just in the drawer.
Like a dresser or something.
Yeah.
They were pissed, dude.
Fucking hell.
That's fucking stupid.
Yo, Santa Fe is dope though.
Where were we at that one gas
South Bay's
station
alright.
where those like sketchy people like pulled out a shiv while I was trying to get gas?
Oh,
That was
somewhere
Vegas.
I thought it was Phoenix. It might have been Vegas. It was after a show though.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But
And it was it was
the
real
lobby,
ghetto because it was ghetto because you couldn't go inside.
yeah,
It was just
the
like a
lobby was
window you had to
closed,
walk
and
up
it was
to.
like a window.
Oh, shit.
But there were like 5 or 6 just like dudes crowding around the like the window.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like, oh, they're in line. You know, they're like waiting to.
They're
I don't know,
blue-blooded
you know,
Americans.
waiting to and so I'm just like standing there waiting in line, and I look up and I see one of them like pass like this sharpened fucking screwdriver, which like they were totally using to tag on like the
Right.
outside of the window. I don't want him to tag me, so I was like, "Fuck this." I'm going back to the fucking car, and then Reese is like, "What happened?" And I was like, "We're going to a different gas station."
So the root of the story, Otto fucking hates homeless people.
No, I just don't want to get stabbed.
I've been told they're not violent ever.
Yeah,
I've been
never.
told by many like white women that they'll never try to kill you.
Yo,
Yeah,
And I believe her.
Dude, you're safe. You're
yeah,
safe.
you're safe.
They'll
Fuck,
never try to
we've
kill
spent probably a collective 30 hours interviewing homeless people for
Yeah,
that doc,
I mean-
and I mean some of them are absolutely fucking twacked for sure,
Yeah.
but they've
None
never
of them
tried to
pulled out
fight
a
us.
shiv.
One dude did. What's that like? Real scuzzy hotel next to the old Taco Hacienda building.
Oh fuck! It's literally like pay by the hour. Go fuck your boyfriend.
Yeah,
hotel.
it
Yeah.
straight up.
Yeah.
But one of them was like, yeah,
I didn't know
a
we had
couple of
one
my
of those in
friends
town.
are having a party up at this hotel if you guys want to hang out. And he
Oh,
was like
yeah.
trying to get us to go to that
fuck
hotel.
no.
It's like Travelers Inn or
They're
some
like,
shit.
Yeah.
they're fucking cooking in there,
Oh,
dude. They're
for
fucking
sure.
cooking in there.
Yeah.
And like freestyling.
Fuck
Called the
that.
Sands of Time or some
Yeah,
shit.
dude,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
so
yeah.
ghetto.
It's like Prince of Persia in there.
Hell. It's just called hell
They
on
don't
earth.
actually have stairs. You have to like trapeze your way up the floors.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember they like were remodeling that thing for the fucking longest time.
Dude, they're still. Oh, no. That's the other one. That's the one that caught on fire.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
the one
Yeah.
with the
you're
pool.
right.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is right
Yes.
next to it. Just it's those 3, dude. It's like that one, and then Travelers, and then the one that caught on fire. All like right there.
Dude, there's
and
one
just-
of them over there that like people like they like live in the like
That's
rooms.
Travelers.
Is that
Hella
That's
people live in
Travelers,
yeah? Because like
That
I
place is
remember
disgusting.
I remember delivering pizza there, and I was like, bro, what the fuck,
Dude, I've never
How is
seen
this
anyone in
legal?
that parking lot. It's straight up like a fucking like mob laundromat.
dude.
Yo, Otto did acid there.
Yeah, that first and only time. First and only ever time I took acid. We went bowling. This chick we were with, who had the same name as my girlfriend at the time, like walked outside, got lost, and then no one else could find her. I was like, I skate
Respect.
this area all the time, so like I'll know where she's at. I was like, FaceTime me. So
Yeah.
I see what's behind her. I'm like, all right, so I know where you're at. I leave, and then I'm fucking walking down the sidewalk on Swanson there, and I like look because I need to cross,
Right.
and I see a car, so I'm like, I'll start jogging. Car's obviously gonna be faster than me. I'm not that quick, so it passes me, and then I realized that it was a like sheriff or a cop or something. One of the like old Crown Vic cop cars, but it was like
Right.
it was marked like still definitely a cop, and I was like, oh shit! I totally just like looked back, saw a cop, and then started running, and somehow he didn't think to fucking pull me over, which I had like 8 tabs of ass in my fucking pocket.
Oh,
So thank
fuck.
fucking
Fuck
God.
yeah.
Fucking
fucking
hell.
SLC
I like-
punk
I-
moment.
yeah,
yeah,
Some
for
fucking
real.
sprinklers.
My biggest, dude, when I saw that when I was a kid and was like, dude, if any of my friends do acid, I don't even want to touch their skin. I'm like so afraid.
Yeah.
It's like AIDS, bro.
But yeah, we like go
for
back
real.
there. I find her. We go back. Fucking the chick who was supposed to be trip sitting us like somehow convinced my girlfriend at the time that I was like off like cheating on her with the other chick that I was just trying to find. So I was like, yo, that's fucking crazy. Started off
He
bad.
was. He was.
Oh yeah, totally.
With the cops' permission.
Yeah,
With the
yeah.
cops' permission,
The
he
cop
was
was
watching.
actually watching.
He was in
yeah.
the cut chair.
We
Yeah,
had him
it
turn
was-
on his spotlight outside of his car.
Yeah, you got a
Yeah.
judge-approved warrant for her pussy.
He let me. Yeah. He let me wear his body cam so he could keep the POV for himself.
Yeah, yeah.
well, give and take. You know, you
he's
gotta
like,
listen.
tell her to not resist. If she does, shoot her.
She's like, let me give you a reach around. I'm like, she's reaching.
She wasn't black,
This
was
is how
she?
90% of
No, she's
No.
ginger as hell.
Well,
This
I
is a
mean, that's
signal.
like anti-black.
That's basically yeah.
That's anti-black.
yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen what Disney's been doing?
But yeah, dude. So we finished bowling after all that. We walk back to the Travelers Inn, and we go to the room for a bit, and then we go outside. We're hanging out. this like super weird pedo dude comes out. He was like, I've seen a lot of blood. I guess like the dude in his room got stabbed. So there's like a bunch of undercovers there. So now we're tripping about undercovers watching us. This dude being like involved in a murder and just like generally being on acid. So we're like tripping the fuck out. And then fucking, where's I going with this? Oh yeah. So I am like I walk down the fire escape stairs outside, and then I walk in through the front because I'm like trying to find them. I'm like, yo, where the fuck are they at? Ended up being in the room, but I just like lost track of them. So I walk in. There's an old lady behind the reception desk.
Sure.
Gotta be pushing like 130, like not pounds, age.
Okay.
Like,
I was gonna clarify. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking pounds, and I was like, that's not like a big woman.
I'm like,
Why-
she's
that's bigger than me.
crack. The rest
It's a
of them.
petite figure. That's nice.
But
I haven't been 130 since I was 8 years old.
I've never seen 130 in my life.
You know what? Respect. Same.
I've never
Yeah.
seen 130 in financial like numbers.
Genuinely. But yeah.
I think I have like $30
thought
in my
she
bank
was
account
gonna
right now.
steal my soul. I was so fucking terrified of her. So
Oh,
I just
yeah.
beeline past her, and I get to the elevator, and then I'm in the elevator. Sketchiest fucking elevator you've ever been in.
Yeah, it's a fucking Traveler's Inn.
Yeah,
That
I didn't even
elevator
expect it to
fucking
go up.
scares me.
And then yeah,
They
it
have
was
an
nuts.
elevator?
Yeah,
They do.
Yeah.
That's luxury.
From like
elevator
the
inside.
fucking 40s.
Finally, I
You
get
have to
up
like
the
pull
room.
the wire gate shut, but it's not wire; it's just chain link.
Yeah, it's just a curtain of chains.
Yeah.
They're like, this was before bead curtains and the hippies.
You think that chick's old? The phantom ghost of an elevator operator still there.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
like, am I in hell? And he's like pushing a button that's not there.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you guys feel about ghosts? Do you think they're real?
I hope they are.
They better be freaky.
I think they're real, and Nancy Pelosi's one of them.
Okay, that's better than any answer I could have expected. Elaborate.
What else do you want me to say?
I don't think you have
She's
to elaborate.
400
Look at
years
her.
old. How do you explain this? I don't believe in reptile people. She's a fucking phantom, man. She's a banshee from
I've
another
been
world.
told I look like a lizard, so if they're real, I'd know them. So like,
Yeah, I don't think the vice president is a bearded dragon. I don't think.
nah, it's definitely a gecko.
Dude, what are you talking about? The lizard people are fucking real.
That might be the
fucking
best
real,
conspiracy theory
Yeah, it's-
ever.
it's
What's
great.
funny about the conspiracy theory is everything is true up until the lizards come out.
Yeah.
They're, you know.
It's like Earth could be flat, but there might be lizard people. And it's like, all right, you've lost me.
yeah, right.
I don't know. The Earth could be flat.
Dude, I like 2 days ago saw this Instagram reel, and it was like massive New York City like city past the Arctic Wall or whatever the
Oh,
flat
yeah,
Earth
that
is.
fucking shit.
And they think like the Rothschilds own it, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, okay, this really does look like they're flying a plane above Antarctica, and I like skip ahead. And it immediately cuts to like the worst CGI I've ever seen, and like skyscrapers, but you can see through them. Like it's
Yeah.
clearly edited, and people were in the comments being like, "I fucking knew it." How do you
Dude,
think
that
this is
creates
real?
those videos because they're obviously fake. So is there some dude in the flat Earth communities that's like, I need to fake this video so that people believe me?
Yes.
Or is there like just some dude who's fucking with the entire flat Earth community?
Yeah,
I
don't
think
know.
there's a
case,
bit of both going
How
on.
do I
Yeah.
get paid to do
But
that?
like,
Right.
let's be real. The people that believe that live in the Traveler's Inn,
Yeah.
Oh,
Straight
100%,
up,
yeah.
dude.
they're like
Yeah.
fucking. That's
They
why
have
they
the
live
member
there. They're
card.
like, this is
Yeah.
like a pillar
They think the
from like
cockroaches
God.
talk to
This is like on the top of a mountain, like before Poseidon's flood. And when it
It's
happens,
just the Travelers Inn.
it's
Traveler's
just
Inn is actually
Inn,
the
they live
highest
there.
point on the planet, even though it's in one of the lowest valleys.
this
like,
inn
dude,
will be the covenant.
When fucking the flood comes and we have to pretend like we're all Moses, fucking
Yeah,
this
we
is
know
where
it's
it's gonna
Ark.
be. This is gonna be the peak of civilization, literally.
Yo, but those people are like, fuck big pharma, fuck the government, and then they're like snorting OxyContin
Yeah.
before going to flat Earth conventions, and I'm just like, yo, what? How is this your life, dude?
Yeah, no, dude.
You're like, wait, you're not gonna vaccinate your kids, but you're gonna fucking like snort every pill you can get your hands on.
Exactly. Your son
Yeah.
Michael is on 65 milligrams of Adderall a day, and he's 11.
You don't believe in fucking vaccines, but you're gonna inject heroin.
And then somehow they're related to the Jews. It always goes back to Jewish people.
It's always
dude.
about those two triangles just lining up and turning into a fucking Star of David.
God, it's so awesome. People are fucking nuts.
Well, I didn't get it from a guy in a lab coat. I got it from a guy who has never showered.
I got it from a guy in a backwoods hoodie.
Right.
And like the Takis shorts.
Yeah. It's authentic.
And some knockoff Gucci slides.
He was wearing a fucking ramen noodle cup.
Yeah.
He doesn't write me a prescription.
real.
It's
Yeah.
feel
It's
your
real.
emotions.
They're like, where should we write your prescription to? And I'm like, can you? What's that fucking app?
Good RX.
Nah, all the plugs. Do that.
That's where I be getting all my Oxys Good RX. They be hooking
Telegram,
that shit
Yeah,
up.
Telegram. It's like, where should I write your fucking prescription to? And it's just, send it to my Telegram.
Send it to my Telegram. Nah, it's
Yeah.
WhatsApp, dude. Those motherfuckers are using WhatsApp.
That's
They're not.
Nah, let's be real. They're using Kick.
Can you still download Kick?
Yes,
yeah.
you can actually
way.
live stream on Kick.
yeah.
I thought it got taken down when
What
we
the
were all
fuck is
younger.
Kick?
Kick
No
is like
way.
an old school.
Kick was like
he
the
doesn't know.
OG
He's a
way to get
fucking
groomed,
homeschooler.
dude.
Okay, so let me give you a brief rundown. Anyone in our age range, plus or minus 3 to 4 years, was sexually groomed on
Yeah,
Kick.
it was probably like if you had it, that was where you saw your
Yeah,
first dick.
it's like class of 2016 to like 2020 probably is like where you like fucking that era.
The
of-
peak of American
Yeah, the
culture.
peak
Exactly,
Of,
yeah.
the peak of fucking like
Drowning in aerosol cans of
the
Axe.
building of the
Exactly.
pedophile
that
army.
you're pulling up to school. It's 8 a.m. Your friend's showing you a video of some dude getting his head chopped off
Yeah.
by ISIS, and
You're
just
taking
like,
what you
hell
think is a
fucking
Xanax.
yeah.
Well, I did that on the family computer. I mean,
You're
that's,
like this might
listen.
be Xanax.
Dude, yeah, I got caught by my grandma when I was a kid on Reddit 50/50 on her computer, just in her living room.
Oh God.
Fuck 50-50. Oh gosh.
My
What
grandma
it?
was just
Yeah.
kind of concerned when I was watching like bug fighting videos. I would always watch like Scorpion versus Black
Dude, those
Widow.
were actually
were
fire.
sick,
Those
dude.
were
Which
Those were
now I
sick.
look back at them like that's pretty fucked up. Like that's kind of
pretty
animal
rude.
abuse.
Yo, it's a fucking scorpion. What are you talking about right
Yeah,
now?
there
Bro, I
was
love
there was a
scorpions.
fucking
I love all
YouTube channel that I
bugs.
used to watch all the time called Dark 5, and then it did get into the weird conspiracy shit, and I'm like, all right,
We gotta chill. Yeah, dude.
right.
The pipeline is real.
it is. I'll never forget those fucking videos though. That you fucking because I'm bringing back the lizard people. Dude.
Okay, we're back.
Fucking like those videos where it's like it zooms in on like a Secret Service member, and then there's the red circle. Like,
Yeah,
So
those were great.
oh,
The like deepest sound.
like it's
music
so
in the
serious it
background.
feels satire.
Yeah.
and you know what's crazy is that like in this town, that's like a regular thing to believe. For anyone that's like 20 years older than us.
Dude, go to Golden Valley.
Oh fuck.
For sure.
Golden Valley's crazy.
It's so bad up there.
I mean, half the people that have lived in the desert for like 20 years look like lizards, so it's believable
Yeah.
enough.
I mean, the sun cooks you into it.
Yeah.
Like you get scales after a certain point.
It fucking fries your brain.
Yeah, no,
The sun.
the heat literally gives you brain
Yeah,
damage.
It's
It-
Yeah,
bad.
oh,
It has
for
to.
sure.
If it's not the fucking lead in the water, like it's or
It's the chromium
lead,
6.
or whatever the fuck they got in the water here.
Chloramines?
Yeah, chlorominamines or
Dude,
whatever.
yeah. We talked
What?
we talked
Okay. What?
So, fuck, what was his real name?
Howrad, right?
Howrad, yeah. His name was Howard.
These names are fake.
Bro, no, his name is Howard, but he went by
What was the
Howrad.
last one's guy? Like, his name's Towley? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Turco? What the fuck?
the last homeless guy.
Yeah, half these people's names sound
Oh,
fake
what was
as
the
fuck.
dude that tried to get us to the Travelers Inn?
I can't remember.
He had a
his
normal. I think he had a
name was, like,
normal name.
Jacob or some
yeah,
shit.
but so okay, so
Fake names.
Howard is
How
his-
rad.
But yeah,
Howard.
so
Howard.
we meet him
Okay.
If
He
you ever
was-
saw him, he was doing karaoke outside of Ross.
outside of Ross or under
Oh,
the
shit,
bridge
yeah,
in the
yeah.
cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude,
Right.
that guy
I'm
fucking
a fireman.
Dude,
Yeah.
he'd always fucking
That's my
come in
name.
and like microwave the shittiest, nastiest food
Yes.
at the gas station.
That's Howard.
What a life.
So we talked to him in the Ross parking lot for, I shit you not, like 3 hours. And he started talking about how the first thing he does when he goes to someone's house is take a cup and dip it in their fish tank and drink it.
Yeah.
Because if it's safe enough for the fish, it's safe enough for him. Which, like, okay.
Logic.
As
That's nice.
people who have fish don't fucking do that.
Yeah.
I put a fair bit of
I'm like,
chemicals
I'm
in there to
fucking
keep it-
siphoning water out of the
Yeah,
tank, and I
the-
get a little bit in my mouth. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna throw up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This tastes like
There's-
shit.
Well, that's what it is.
Exactly. Well, and then then it leads into some what were they called? The secret or sacred womb caves. This is
Oh,
why you
yeah.
guys need a fucking Jamie, dude.
Dude, for real.
I wish we could pull this up. It's these caves that are 100% fake.
Can I screenplay to this TV?
No.
This
We
ain't
have the
on TV.
laptop.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I could like AirPlay it off my phone. I'd look it up.
I don't think you can airplay it to this shit.
No.
Laptop explodes.
Yeah,
I
they're
should
just
just
like
set up the
oval
fucking
shaped
TV
caves
over
that look like.
Yeah,
By
but
the time
they
this
think
is ready, we're gonna be moved on.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'll just explain it. So basically, it's these caves that like a group of people believe are
Giant
basically
pussies.
mummified giant pussy.
Yeah. Fossilized.
Okay.
Yeah, fossilized. That's the word.
Fossilized.
Fossilized mummy.
It's like how
or
everybody
giant
thinks
pussy.
that fucking mountain in like where is it? Fucking Montana, the big fucking like one that's got the flat top is a giant tree.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, that's
yeah.
real. That's actual like petrified wood.
No, it's not.
Wait, which one are you talking? Like, there's giant trees that have been like.
Yeah, but I'm talking about
turned
like
into
the
rocks.
giant fucking mountain. Like, fuck, what was that
I have
movie?
not heard
Oh,
about
that one
this.
that like
It was
that free
Close
climber climbed or
Encounters with
whatever?
like the Third Kind. Have you ever seen that movie?
Oh, Race to Witch Mountain with The Rock.
I think so. I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so the Sacred Womb Caves. I don't know what like the theory is behind it, but they think it's fossilized giant pussy.
Right.
He started talking about that, and supposedly there's one like at Havasu Landing across the lake, and he's like, "I've been saving up money so I could go over there." I was like, "Dude, the ferry ride's $2." Look, I get you're homeless, but it is $2, bro.
I'll pay for it. Like,
Yeah.
I'll fund your mission.
And then
$2 to get a couple. I've been saving up. No, you've been spending money on drugs.
It's a couple cans of fucking green tea, man.
Yeah.
Just get over there.
and then it
You're
somehow
right. He is loading up for an expedition.
Yeah, that's true.
and then somehow goes from the Sacred Womb Caves and like lizard people to they are putting some chemical, which it's a real chemical. I don't know how to say it.
It's
And
the
neither-
actual chemical. I think is chloramine,
Chloramine, yeah, but he
but he
Chromium?
adds way too many syllables, so
It's
it
like
was
chlormonominine.
chlormonominamine.
I know, like, chromium's a real thing. Like, they do have like a chromium fucking like deposit out here.
What's
like,
that?
It's like I think it's a rare earth mineral or something.
maybe that's what he was talking about across the lake. Maybe it wasn't Sacred Womb Caves. I don't know. He talked about it a lot, and this
Yeah,
was
no
like a
clue,
year
yeah.
ago. But yeah, he started talking about somehow and then it looped back. The fish tank water
Oh fuck.
is cleaner than the bottled water we're getting because they're putting chlormonoamines in the bottled water. And that it's like giving, and that's why so many people have autism, is because it's
Yeah.
like causing
Yeah.
you. I love this guy so much. I don't know where
does
he's at
sound
now,
awesome.
but how rad if you're out there.
You can drink the water if you
Yeah,
are
as long
a
as
bottom
this gets
feeder.
uploaded on Facebook,
That's
he's got a
bottom
good
feeder
chance.
shit.
Exactly.
That dude is so active on Facebook, it's insane.
Yeah, he was my only friend on my old Facebook account.
And it was just daily, like 8
Holy
posts
shit.
of
Yeah.
like, this is a fish tank I'm drinking out of, and like,
I'm drinking out of this guy's fish tank, and I'm
Yeah.
also fucking his dog.
it's actually just his like gray water tank out of his RV.
Yeah, but what I don't understand is like
I'd give it a shot.
all the
I'd try it. I'd try it.
all the homeless people that we interviewed for that like were staying in Havasu at the time were homeless before they were in Havasu and then like came to Havasu to be or to continue to be homeless. Why the fuck would you come here to be homeless?
Dude, it's not
It's
cold.
hot.
They're usually running from something. That's usually what I
Really?
understand. Yeah.
I'd say
I
it's
mean,
the
like,
warm
I
weather.
mean,
Yeah,
don't need
that
a
one
fucking-
dude we interviewed outside of that shell coming into
Oh, dude,
on the
Preacher.
95,
Oh
yeah.
fuck, dude, Preacher
Preacher.
was scary, dude.
Every time we handed this dude a cigarette, well, we bought him a pack of cigarettes, and every time he would grab one out and smoke one, which was immediately after he
Oh,
had
dude,
finished
chain
the last
smoking
one.
Montego
gosh,
100s.
Yeah.
Jesus
And
Christ.
ripping the
fuck
filter
that.
off every one before lighting it, putting it in his pocket,
Bro.
and then lighting it.
That's pretty baller.
And he said he was a doctor.
Yeah.
And said that the CIA and Secret Service have been hunting him for 20 years because of some military mission he was on. Dude, I don't know.
That's
He
fucking
was awesome.
crazy.
He tried to get me to smoke weed with him, and I was like, yo, that might be fucking K2 for all I know. I don't think this
it
is weed.
Definitely
That might be
was
fucking
not
just angel
weed.
dust, bro.
Yeah. It's actually just scorpion weed. He like picks up and dries out.
No, dude, I caught a whiff after he had lit the bowl. It smelled like tires. Like there was
Fuck that.
there was
Fuck that.
Oh,
I mean, but what better setting to do like PCP and then there's some homeless dude in his tent on the side of the
Yeah.
fucking pilot.
This is why we can't. Right. This
was
is why we
strapped
can't
the
solve the
fuck
homeless
up.
problem because we could just keep interviewing him and get cool content.
Yeah, I mean,
every
though,
day.
we did interview like a lot of public outreach programs too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was wild. The people that are like, I'm spending one day in Kensington, and it's
Yeah.
just like, yeah, that shit's fucked up, dude. I mean, it's funny to joke about, but it's like
There was
pretty
a
horrendous.
fucking minute where I'd sit there on the couch, just fucking unemployed as fuck, like I am now, and just watch homeless people like suffering. I'm like, what's wrong with me, dude? I think I might have a fucking problem.
When I lived in Phoenix, all the homeless people that were in my neighborhood were like in their 20s. They were like
that's
young
what we.
people.
You gotta switch to just watching Love on the Spectrum. It's the best
Yo,
thing. in the fucking
it's
Dude, I
so
tried and I
good.
was like,
That shit's rough,
fuck, dude.
That shit's rough.
It's like looking in
it's
a
like
mirror,
watching
dude.
myself,
Yeah.
but without the filter.
It's like
Yeah.
Like I'm
watching-
thinking everything that they're saying.
That's like straight up, dude.
Yeah,
It's
like
like
that
watching
one
a
dude.
car
He's like, I
crash
think
in
this
slow
date's going
motion.
really well. Would you like to go? Like the way they talk is just how I'm thinking, but I'll never say that.
Right.
So I'm always confused.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. I feel like it leeches onto me. Like I'll watch too many episodes and then start like, I don't.
Yeah, I
fucking
I
retarded.
start talking like that. I'm just like, babe, do you love
King, gas
me?
station. I'm hungry.
I'm trying to.
Food us down.
I need a Reese's cup.
Dude, I'll start devolving.
That's down to love.
I'm trying to find
Yeah. Okay. So
love.
Yeah.
have you guys seen
Okay.
Down to Love?
There's Love on the Spectrum. Love on the Spectrum Australia, which if you don't already love an
Oh,
Australian
fuck.
accent,
That's
picture it autistic as
fucking
fuck.
10
What?
times
It's the
worse.
best thing
It's
in the
the
fucking
best.
world.
So we gotta watch.
gotta-
it.
Recently, I used to go get faded off of our fucking asses and then just pull back up to
Yo,
my parents'
for
house
a
and
month.
watch this shit.
Oh,
I had like just gotten kicked out of where I was living. I just moved in with my grandparents. Just like, and I was trying to not do cocaine. I was just in the worst mental place ever. And every single day, me and Otto would get like insanely fried and go watch Love on the Spectrum. And then we finished Love on the Spectrum, and a show pops up in the recommended called Down for Love.
fuck.
And we were like, yo, this one, I straight up going into it, I was like, this one might be fucked up. Like people with autism,
I
at
would
least
like to
know
preface
what's
that
going
we're not
on.
laughing at them, we're laughing with them.
No, I
Like,
think that's the
love
point.
them.
That's the point of the
Yeah.
show. Which, yo, I mean, yeah, never mind.
Like, but like
shout out to
severe
Ricky,
No
by the
one
way.
is as happy as a person with Down syndrome.
Dude,
Straight
yeah,
up.
the extra crummy homies.
They're my
Straight
favorite
up.
people.
I mean, we love Yona, and look at that motherfucker.
Oh, I don't know if we can officially diagnose him, but he got some.
I
But
don't
yo,
know, Dr. Javid, what do you think?
Yeah.
What do you
I
think
mean-
Yona has?
I think he's a full tilt fucking wizard.
straight
Yeah,
up,
that's
dude.
possible.
Down
Yeah.
syndrome and all. I don't give a fuck. He's a wizard.
Straight
Yeah,
up.
maybe him tweaking's just him like learning spells.
Dude, oh, did
Yeah.
Yona tell either
He's
of you about
casting.
the wizard group chat he's in?
No.
Oh,
yeah.
what the fuck?
This
Yeah,
whole
he's-
podcast, I hope you know, is just going to be me trying to tell you guys about random subcultures that I think are dope.
Yeah,
So,
pretty much.
there is this group chat.
Are you
that-
sure it's not like just a bunch of 30-year-old dudes like baiting him? And
No, no.
He trying to lure him.
they're like, Yona,
So like, please come get this wand.
Yona,
no,
come
so-
stroke this one.
they have like weekly wizard FaceTimes.
Oh, fuck.
And
fuck.
yo,
Holy
the guy,
shit.
fuck, what's his name? I don't know. The guy that like runs it or whatever.
Yeah.
I forget what they call him.
Anal
It's straight up like
stretchicus.
it.
Are you sure this isn't like fucking white power shit?
No, dude. That's what I thought too. I was like, Yona, you might be getting into some real
He's like, bro,
skeevy shit
he
here,
says
dog.
he's a grand wizard.
Bro, he's the great one.
Yeah. And then so I'm like, he's like, fuck, we're about to have the weekly FaceTime. I'm like, dude, screen record it and send me it.
Yeah, this
And
episode.
yo, these
is on
people
not
straight up think that this one guy who, let me give you a reenactment of what he's doing. Okay, this is a pint of some sort of lean adjacent
Right.
drink.
It's probably
He's
just CBD
straight
oil.
up like pouring lean with a gun, like in frame.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
clearly on his like HP laptop webcam.
Oh my god.
And he's telling them about like spells and all this great. These fools straight up think they are wizards, and it's not like weirdos. It's like a bunch of dudes who like just seem normal, but for some reason they just like think they're straight up
they
wizards.
think they're arcane fucking magicians.
It's so awesome.
I mean, there's nothing weird about drinking.
They're not
lean with a
wizards, they're
firearm.
arcane
no,
magicians.
nothing
it's
weird
the American fucking dream.
I don't know about dream, dude.
Now you'll have some dreams after drinking enough lean.
Oh, shit.
I've never wanted to fucking try lean.
Xanax is good.
No.
I like Xanax.
Heroin sounds better.
I just got prescribed cough syrup one time after faking being sick to get out of school.
Respect.
And then my mom just left me home and was like, just take a spoonful. So I obviously took like 3 fucking spoonfuls.
I actually drank
And
the whole
then
fucking bottle.
I went and took the deepest nap I've ever taken. Woke up at like 8 o'clock at night. My mom was out watching some like murder mystery show on the fucking thing. I hit both sides of the fucking wall walking out of my room. And she goes, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I can't see." And she was like, what the, like, come sit down. And I was like, she was like, you're fucking trashed is what you are.
You've never like, you've tried Xanax, but you've never like robo-tripped or anything like that?
The fuck is a Robo-Trip?
You just drink a fuck ton of Robitussin?
Yeah.
No, I've never had access to Robitussin.
Dude, the first time, you can
No, it's
buy
actually electronic acid.
You can
Where the
just-
fuck do you buy that
you
shit?
can get Robitussin
at like
over the
Walgreens.
counter.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's like
No,
OTC
listen, I mean, I
shit.
fucking fucked around with like acid and shit.
I never did acid. I don't have like a mental
don't
strength.
like
for
I'm
that.
glad I
don't
was
like
never in the
acid.
like triple C thing.
Well, so
that was
I
fun.
never did triple C's, but I robo-tripped a couple times, and then I still don't know how to say it, but it's like dicilum or dicilium or something. It's
Yeah, I
like
think
an
it's
orange
dicilum.
cough syrup.
yeah.
Oh fuck.
Dude, that shit will fuck you up. The first time I did it, I was in 8th grade, and I drank like half a bottle of it at school, and was yellow. I looked so bad.
Oh fuck.
One time
You were
my
fucking yellow.
You look like you've been smoking cigarettes for 40 years.
Yeah, dude, my skin was like thin.
You got jaundice.
my ex's mom got prescribed promethazine instead of codeine one time for a cough, and then she went to work after taking the normal amount of codeine that she would, and then was just like blacking out behind her desk at work and was like, I gotta go home. They let her fucking drive home.
Dude, yes, I
And then-
love Arizona.
Yeah,
They're just like,
they're like, you
fucking-
cannot work or stare at a computer. Go get behind the wheel of your fucking 5.0 Mustang.
That's
Like,
Yo, dude,
That's
that I
insane.
won't name her, but this ex-girlfriend of Otto's, her mom wanted to fuck Otto so bad, dude.
and grandma.
Like straight up.
yeah. Throw
That's
that in.
fucking
That's
crazy.
good.
I mean, I danced
We're
with
just
her
gonna leave
grandma
it
at the
at
bar one time. I don't think I'll ever be on that high of a pedestal ever again.
Dude, that's
Do you
what-
regret
You just
not?
need to keep going and get
What?
a house.
Do you
dude.
regret not
Not
in
fucking
there?
her mom or
Yeah,
her
fucking
grandma?
mom, grandma, you know, fucking.
No.
The whole family tree.
That's what I'm
shaking,
saying,
Eating
dude,
all
yeah.
the fruit. You're just as bad
Nah,
as Adam and Eve.
They
dude.
were all a little loopy.
Come on, widen the leaves and the branches of the tree a little bit. And just fucking nail them all. No, they're all weird looking.
No, I mean, just because the wrapper's wrinkled don't mean the candy ain't sweet.
Yo,
but
I'd also just like to say the same ex-girlfriend. In the same week, her and I shaved our heads and dyed them the same color unknowingly.
Oh, fuck.
And then all three of us hung out one day.
I slap your ass?
Otto was fucking me, but just like little and with boobs.
That's fucking crazy.
We looked so similar. Chad also fucked a
Offer
girl
still
named
stands.
Reese.
That's fucking crazy.
Dude, yeah.
Chad fucked a girl
You
named
guys
Reese.
all just had
and-
sex with each other. Is what I'm hearing.
And he called me afterwards. He called me afterwards and was like, yo, I just fucked this girl named Reese and said her name while we were having sex and almost threw up. I was like, well, yeah, dude. You just like moaned your best friend's name while you're fucking this girl.
That's insane.
God.
He's just like, oh, Reese. And then he's like, oh, fuck.
Just your fucking ass is fucked up.
That's fucking awesome.
That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Dude, these gender neutral names, they gotta fucking
Reese.
go.
Oh, Reese.
I think I've only ever met one other guy, Reese.
Yeah, that kid we went to school with in
Yeah.
like 7th grade. Yeah.
Damn.
I've met a bunch of girls.
Imagine just
Yeah.
going by Guy Reese. My name is Guy,
Guy
Reese.
Reese.
Guy Reese.
Guy Reese.
Guy
Dude,
Reese.
okay, you ready for some real lore?
I already know.
My dad, so let me give you a preface.
He is Guy Reese.
Well, basically.
The Guy Reese.
My dad, when I was born, he worked for some company and got maternity leave, which is like sick that a dude got that because
Dude,
most
I
of the time
didn't
they
know
don't.
men could get
respect.
pregnant.
Yeah,
News to me.
but my mom has a fresh born child, me,
Right.
and my dad's like, "Yo, I'm going on a jet ski trip. Peace." And he wanted to name me Rad, R-A-D,
Rad.
Rad.
Wow.
Same guy.
Yeah.
He had an R tattooed on his leg. When we stopped talking, he covered it up with the Offspring logo.
Offspring out of any band is fucking
God damn
crazy.
it.
That's great.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
The kids are gonna be all right.
The only one I would have been more upset with is like probably the Chai Peps. If he would have gotten like the
Dude.
Red Hot Chili Peppers
my
logo
God.
tattooed over my
That'd
initial.
be insane.
The Chai Peppers.
Yo, I hate
No,
that
it's just a
band.
it's just a fucking portrait of Garth Brooks. Like a cowboy hat is covering up the arm.
Oh fuck, dude.
I saw a parody of one of the Red Hot Chili Pepper songs where he starts off with "Can't Stop Addicted to the Shindig," but that's all he says the entire song. It's fucking amazing.
Dude, I hate that band like
Can't
so
stop.
much.
I'm
Ivan
addicted to
loves
the
them.
fucking.
Yeah, Ivan does fuck with them hard. So does Lauren. Lauren has a Red Hot Chili Peppers tattoo.
I hate the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Dude, isn't fucking Creed is definitely Christian rock, right?
Oh yeah, they're Christians.
That's what I was trying to just.
I mean, they're
like,
named
explain that to-
Creed.
Yeah.
Wait, what does Creed have to do with like?
I'm pretty
religion?
sure it's like a religious
What,
thing.
the Sacred Creed or some shit?
Yeah, some shit like that.
Because I was trying to like explain that to Javen. I was doing a poor job. I was like, they're definitely.
Is it
You
at all
weren't-
related to
I've listened to them on a live
fucking
FM, which is like a Christian radio
Creedence
station.
Clearwater
Right, yeah.
Revival?
No,
Isn't that a
different
band?
band.
I know it's a different band, but like, is that like the same?
No,
what's-
I think so.
What is
I think
Creedence?
I think it's one of their last names.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay,
My
let's circle back. real
grandparents
quick.
saw them.
A live FM. Why are you listening to the Christian radio station?
Like I said, I've been young before. I was raised by two Christian parents.
Yo, me too. I'm baptized.
I wasn't
actually.
just thrown in the woods like an animal.
I
to
listened to a
Jack
solid,
FM.
like,
I've never
30
been
minutes of
baptized.
Christian
Really?
radio after
me
buying the
neither.
hard body. Because I was focused on not dying in that thing with
Yo,
no
that thing
power
was such a
steering,
piece of
no
shit.
fucking AC. But the radio was only tuned to the Christian radio
God
station,
damn it.
and so I was
Fuck.
like, I can't like fuck with this right now. It's a new radio. I don't know where all the buttons are at. Like, I'm gonna have to pull over, and if I pull over, I'm not getting this thing back up to fucking speeding time. Like, I'm on the fucking roads coming back from Parker, so like
Right.
every corner is 30 feet away. Right. You can't see who's coming, so I'm not doing that. But yeah,
I fuck with that drive.
miss
though.
that truck,
Havasu
though.
to Parker is a nice drive.
yeah, it is a pretty drive.
It
Havasu
is
to
weird,
Phoenix
right? Yeah.
sucks though. I fucking
Sucks.
hate the drive.
Dog
That's a
baby.
rough one.
I hate driving that.
The fact that the best part
Yeah.
of that drive is smelling cow shit.
I fuck with
sad.
Vicksburg Road so hard.
Fuck that shit.
No, I fuck with the
love
area.
that
I
shit.
hate that road. It is the worst fucking road ever
Yeah,
because there's
no,
just
it's
tractors driving on it constantly.
Right.
But Havasu to Barstow. Oh.
Havasu to fucking Yuma.
That's a fun one. I did
I-
that at night with no insurance at like fucking 90.
Hell yeah.
Right.
With like a quarter
The
tank
first
of
couple
gas.
of spoken word shows after I got my Yukon, we drove to like Phoenix and Vegas with my car completely unregistered.
Oh yeah.
And I just didn't tell anyone in the band. I was like, they'll get sketched out, you know? And so I was
Right.
like, we're just gonna.
That's a burden you
Yeah.
carry.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't give a shit.
It's like having
registered
AIDS
now.
but not telling anyone.
Auto is because I don't have a car because I'm a fucking bum. But
Real.
Auto always drives his
You had more cars than me.
I've had.
They're just broken.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Auto always drives. Yo, I love this dude. Straight up the worst driver.
I'm a terrible driver. Like, I'm a really bad driver.
You cannot see at night.
I'm just,
I've been
I
in the
cannot
car
see.
with
I
you
cannot
and I'm
see
like,
at night.
What's going on?
I'm very easily distracted. So Yona will be in the back seat, just like, "Hey guys, you think my dick can touch my ass?" And I'm like, "I don't know, probably." And then Reese is like, "Your exit was 10 miles ago." And I'm like, "Fuck."
And it's one time, you know when, when you're coming into Parker and you take that turn and it's like the Terribles and the chevrons.
Yes.
But if you go straight, you end up in California. It's like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
because we were driving back from a Phoenix show, and I'm passed the fuck out. And because I passed out once we got to Vicksburg Road, because Vicksburg Road to
Yeah.
Havasu is straight.
Yeah.
There's one turn.
Yeah.
So I'm like, they're fine. I turn off the maps, go to sleep.
My,
I wake up to Yona screaming
Yeah,
in the
okay.
back seat.
Why the fuck are we in California? my landmark that I look for, because I like navigate a lot just based on landmarks. So like, mine going to Phoenix is the Starbucks billboard, which on the other side of the Starbucks billboard is some like law firm or some shit. And so I didn't like. I was looking for Starbucks. I don't see it. So I'm like, oh, it's probably the next light. We pull up to the Welcome to California road, and I'm like, what the hell? Why are we in California? Yona loses his shit like he's employed or something and has somewhere to be the next day. Like,
Dude, it's the autism. The schedule change threw him off. He doesn't. He
real,
can't handle
bro.
the change.
schedule change of 11 minutes back
Yeah,
down the road. Like,
Yeah, it's not that far.
I need to get home and jerk off to Minecraft right now.
Yo, I have a
ever
new-
since they added Alex, bro, I just can't
I
stop.
can't stop.
My Roblox girlfriend's expecting me to make dinner.
Did you guys have Roblox girlfriends when you were younger?
No, I haven't
was
had
not-
any.
I was
girlfriends.
not
I did,
groomed.
but then once my uncle passed away, he never talked to me.
She's just so heartbroken.
I had a Roblox girlfriend, and then I had. You guys remember the game Pixel Gun 3D?
Yes.
I had a Pixel Gun 3D girlfriend. 100% was a 40-year-old man on the other side of that thing.
Respect.
But I remember being a kid, thinking I was dope because I was
You were like,
I got
dude,
this
I'm
girlfriend.
crushing right
yeah.
now. I'm fucking crushing.
Yeah.
I'm 8. I'm pulling up in my like Nike Elite bright yellow socks pulled up to my knees. I'm just like,
Y'all remember the Minecraft like hide and seek games where you got to be a block and you'd go like hide yourself?
yeah,
Sure.
like
I was
prop
playing
hunt.
those and it had like a chat thing on it, and so I opened up the chat and it was a bunch of these like teenage age dudes talking to these like teenage age chicks on Minecraft. They're all like flirting with each other and all this shit. But then one of the dudes just sends 8 = capital D. I'm like, the fuck does this mean? Numbers don't equal letters. I'm like
I can't
6.
spell.
Or I'm like 12, 13. I don't even know how fucking
he's like,
old
I was like 17. I didn't know what the fuck that meant.
Yeah.
I was like 24.
And so I'm in the comments. I'm in the comments and I'm just like, what does this mean? And I'm just like, I just keep typing and asking them, and they're all just not telling me, and everyone had ended up leaving the game, and I won.
Hell yeah.
What a tragic
Yeah.
story.
Yeah, so that's how you win hide and seek, by not knowing what a dick is.
I remember when the first person showed me like the, parentheses period Y
Yes.
period parentheses.
Oh,
When someone
yeah.
showed me that, I was like, this is fucking sick.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, dude, I can't let my mom see this, bro. The fucking jerk off material, bro.
My mom was the first person to show me that you could like type out boobies on a
Really?
calculator. Yeah, my mom's always just been like
I think you might be a
14-year-old
victim, bro.
comedy. What? Hold up. What did you say?
I said I think you might be a victim, bro. No,
I don't know.
everyone.
I'll probably block that memory out.
He's like, there was that one time.
Nah,
No,
Danae's
see, I
cool.
was that motherfucker on Google Plus, just like control paste fucking
Jesus
spamming
Christ,
via
Google
the tank
Plus.
guy.
What the fuck is Google Plus?
You don't know about Google
oh
Plus?
fuck, that was a social media platform of the ages.
It was like
They, like,
Google's version of Facebook almost.
Yeah, they like
When
merged it
was
with
this? When was
YouTube.
this like a thing?
like 2016. It was
Really?
literally
That's when it
around-
ended, I think.
Really?
Yeah, it was a bit earlier.
Maybe
It's like
it was, like-
2012 to 16.
Yeah, some shit like that.
But they had like no fucking like comment regulation whatsoever. So every single comment section was just spammed with this one fucking like parenthesis picture of a tank.
Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you were gonna say
You
it
ever
was
get the long
fucking
horse?
word.
No. And then they fucking integrated it with YouTube, so every fucking like every music video was just spammed with all this crap. And I was
right.
one of them.
I think you
Of
bleeped out the
course.
fact that I said long horse. I think you bleeped out horse.
You
so
did,
just, like,
yeah.
The one where it's long.
Yeah, what other drops do you have? What other drops do you have?
I don't really fuck with this anymore. I have like just a fucking monkey.
There's a couple cool ones. Though.
Too good.
Damn, dude, I love Chester
Where's
Stone.
the? I'm gonna cream one. What's that one?
The cream one.
Yeah, I'm a cream.
I don't think I have that.
No, it's like the perk is too good. I'm gonna cream.
The perk is too good.
No, it doesn't. Oh fuck. All right, never mind.
Hey, where's the freaking gabagool?
No, dude, I have
Got
like
the foghorn on there.
Does the
I
bleep
do.
cut the mics?
yes.
The
That's
bleep is
so
awesome.
awesome.
I fucking love bleep.
No, dude, this thing's fucking sick.
You could fucking snipe people with that.
It was worth the $700 I paid for
Was
it.
it $700?
It was the last one in the store. I was like, I have to have it.
What do you
I
think?
have to have it.
This is no mercy. What do you think is the worst episode you guys have done?
All of them.
Okay, you gotta pick one. You gotta
pretty
pick one.
rough. Worst episode?
With a guess. Let's
Like,
go
are
with
you
a guess.
like what are we saying? Like worse, like fucking not funny at all? Or
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
We're horrible human beings.
Yeah, just
We've
any
had
of
to
them.
cut a lot of episodes.
Just because
We
there
just
was.
cleave them because we were like on Xanax and sleeping in the fucking mic.
That was when we were just using the fucking laptop and the USB mics.
Yeah.
That's
Worst
fire.
episode.
That's exactly how I picture Xanax podcast.
I don't know, the fucking latest one with my sister.
If
that
it's not on
fucking
Band-
No, there was
I thought that was pretty fucking funny.
he actually like used the amount of force that I think was necessary,
Dude.
and I don't think he was actually guilty of killing George Floyd.
No, dude, she's literally like the lawyer of Derek Chauvin.
Dude.
Like she lawyered it
That's
up
insane.
in there.
We were like listening back to it like before you guys showed up. We were like, your sister is fucking wild.
She's
wait,
fucking
It's
awesome.
not a bit.
No, she believes this.
That's
I thought the whole episode was a bit.
No. No, dude, she literally believes that like Derek Chauvin's innocent.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's fucking
She's a Derek
hilarious.
Chauvin truther.
We should just call her right now.
Derek
She's like
Chauvin
fucking.
She's probably sucking off Derek Chauvin.
She's in
busy.
prison with him.
She's in prison with that.
She's like, you didn't kill him.
You didn't kill him.
Yo, Trump, not my guy, but he did release Ross Ulbricht, the Silk Road dude. Fire.
Oh,
Dude,
for
he
real?
did that.
Oh,
He
shit.
did that. He fucking the JFK files finally got released. I don't think anything really came out other than the fact that there was probably a second shooter.
Yeah, I don't really care about the JFK conspiracy. I think it's funny
I think
when
his
I
head
listen
just
to
fucking
people.
did that.
Yeah, dude. He just
was no
fucking.
shooting.
It was on a sick.
I always
Yeah.
just assumed the CIA was involved. I didn't really give a shit.
Nah,
Yeah,
dude,
that's
JFK was
kinda-
off the fucking Scante and his head just
Right.
fucking did that.
JFK, the biggest content warrior.
I mean, fuck.
No, worst episode. I think there is one like in the archive of like you and I just arguing.
Oh yeah, we're just
You were
fighting.
just both not in the mood. We're like, "Fuck you, you suck." Fuck you.
I did
you're
30
gay."
minutes alone. That was pretty rough.
You did 30 minutes alone.
Yeah, I did 30. I was
Just talking to yourself?
Yeah. I was testing out the microphone.
Oh,
I just,
dude.
I was just screaming about anime alone in the apartment.
Yeah, you were like, the anime is gay. It's making children gay, and it's giving them periods early and giving them autism. And I'm actually RFK, but I'm trying to make
No, I mean, like, you know,
anti-anime.
this is your bit, but like, it was pretty on point. That was pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's
what
pretty
I
much
did.
it.
Who's like your dream guest? Both of you. I
Ray
think
Comp.
I know Keegan's.
Ray Comp, 100%.
Yeah.
Raymond.
What's mine?
Sam Hyde.
No,
right?
it's fucking Beetlejuice Green.
Really? I
Yes.
respect that, dude. Or Baby
Yeah.
Alien. Dude, I want to talk
Oh,
to Baby
God.
Alien so bad.
I'd love to give Devin on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, Devin would be great.
We should get that fucking brain fried full lefty gunplay.
Yo, I love Lefty Gun
Lefty
Plays.
Gun. I don't think I know who
Shit
Lefty
is
is.
stupid.
He's just like a
Crazy,
rapper.
spooky,
His like
hilarious.
claim to fame was this video where he is fried off meth, like 100%.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And then now he has a song with Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, they were. It's like they for sure. Like he was just in the studio. He started like spitting that same repetitive ass verse, and they were just like, "Fuck it, throw it in there."
I haven't heard it.
It's like
Yo, that
There's
was
like
good.
Damn,
the mic
I could
picked
hear
that up
your fucking
so
throat
nice.
pussy.
Yeah.
That was good, dude.
we're actually an ASMR channel now.
Yeah.
That was a fucking mega gulp.
Actually,
It's so bad with that fun.
actually, I'm kind of a faggot.
But worst episode.
You're
I think
a bundle
the
of
worst.
sticks.
What?
You're a bundle of sticks. Mm-hmm. Cool.
Cool.
Best episode is probably MLK 2 for 5.
I don't know. The one where I'm pissing in a bucket is pretty
That
good
was
too.
pretty cool. That was cool. You know, that bucket was disgusting to dump, by the way, because you and I both took a piss in it.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
the
took
amount
like
of
a
And I
times
grabbed it from the bottom, and
Reese
it was
or
warm.
Yona has
It's
had
like
to
warm
pee
plastic.
in a bottle, like on the way to a show or something.
Yeah.
Yo,
Reese filled a bottle to
you know the Calypso
The brim.
like lemonade bottles? I on the freeway in Vegas at like 10 p.m. I pushed the passenger seat all the way back and got down on my knees because I couldn't fucking get myself to piss sitting down.
Right.
So I get on my knees, piss into this bottle, and I'm
Big
like,
man over here can't piss sitting down.
no, it's not even like that. My dick is extremely average, actually.
Almost too average.
And then I'm just like not paying attention because I'm just like looking at the road, and then I feel the piss hit the tip of my dick, and I was like,
shit.
"Oh fuck,
Yeah.
I've fucked up."
That's
So then I have to
There's
pinch
no
it off,
going back.
which pinching it off felt worse than just holding my piss.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
I closed the
That's rough.
Calypso bottle, and I just have this hot glass bottle sitting in my hand. And I'm like, what the fuck do I do with this? I threw it out the window on the freeway.
Dude, what else? You gonna fucking drink it?
You had to hit the fucking gas pump when you're full, where it just drops the fucking nozzle. It just-
Damn, no. I remember there was a fucking time where I got like schizophrenically high in my room and I like was smoking weed at home. And my parents like would would go to bed at like 3 in the morning. I remember them coming in. I'm like, I can't open my door. I'm gonna fucking like let all the weed smoke out. Like I was freaking out. And I was like, I have to pee so bad. And I had like one of those, not like the fucking full gallon Arizona like iced tea jugs, but like the half, like the
Yeah.
pint or whatever. I fucking filled that to the fucking brim, dude.
Yeah, one time I was like really fucking high in my
Yeah.
room, and I had a couple homies over, but they had already passed out, and I just kept staying up, fucking ripping my probably fake boof ass wax pen, and
The Rick and Morty cart.
Straight up,
I was
bro.
living in the garage, so I had like the side door into the side yard, and I walk over, and the lock would always get stuck on it.
Right.
And so I twist it thinking I'm unlocking it, but I had actually locked it. And when I did that, I couldn't get the fucking deadbolt undone.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like straight up doing the pee-pee dance, like fucking hopping on my toes and shit. And I'm like, fuck it. I'll clean it up tomorrow. Whip my dick out and just piss on my fucking door in my room. So like there was no carpet or anything. It was just straight on like the floor of the garage.
Disgusting.
And then
Christ.
next morning before anyone woke up, just grabbed a towel, fucking threw it over it, wiped it all up, threw some fucking like bleach and shit. Like whatever my mom used for like
You
cleaning
cleaned
dog
it
piss.
according
Yeah,
to
no.
OSHA regulations.
Exactly.
No, we were all good. And then I just threw the towel away. And my mom, like a couple months later, was like, "What happened to that towel?" And I was like, "I don't know." And she's like, "It's crazy, you know. That's like the longest one we've ever had." Like,
Wow.
It's got holes in it. and shit.
It was on a family heirloom.
Yeah,
Dude,
it was like-
David, I'll never forget the time that you pissed in a cup in your car and it fucking
Oh yeah, no,
spilled.
yeah. I literally filled up like a 32-ounce like soda fountain cup
Yeah.
in the Chick-fil-A drive-thru.
you put the Slurpee in the double gulp.
No, for real. Dude, I couldn't pull out of the drive-thru. Someone fucking backed up, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'm close to paying, so I need to like whip my dick out and piss into it." And then like the car goes forward,
That
and I gotta
one-
pay next. I'm like, "Fuck, piss faster, dude, shit!" I put the lid on it, set it down. We're all good. I'm not a sex offender.
That one dude
Dude,
who
you
pulled
were
up to like
almost that
Chick-fil-A or
guy.
whatever with no pants on, and then
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
killed himself.
You were almost,
Yeah,
yeah, you
the
were
dude who got
almost that
videoed
guy.
like pulling up to fucking
yeah.
Chick-fil-A, and they're like, "You need to leave."
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah,
that
he
dude-
sped
that
off
dude
to like the
killed
next
himself.
parking lot and fucking shot himself.
Jesus.
And then they auctioned his car off.
Oh my
Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, what's a new headliner on a fucking Challenger? Like,
I don't know. Like fucking
get one out of scrapyard.
Yeah, dude, those things are everywhere.
Yeah.
that shit was fucking crazy. Imagine being the guy that's like, yeah, I own the Gooner car. I own the Gooner mobile.
Wait, was
bro.
he just jacking off in the fucking?
No,
Well,
he
no,
just
he was just,
straight
like,
up had no
pantless.
pants
Yeah.
on.
He
no
was-
underwear.
No, I think he was jerking it, like, and they caught him, like, fucking pulling up to like a window. At, like,
Yeah, they
some
had to have
fucking-
seen him like at a previous window because like they immediately start filming as he's pulling up.
Yeah.
So like,
They're like, we're calling the cops. You need to leave. And he's
Damn.
like,
Dude,
and
bring
fucking
back the
speeds off.
trend of people like climbing out of their car window and climbing into the drive-through window.
or like
Why
those
were
people
people
that walk
doing
in
that?
and
I don't
dump
know.
bags of ice in the fryers.
Yeah.
I love that. I would shoot someone if they ever did that
That's
to me.
still
But I
happening.
love
I've
that
been
shit.
seeing videos like that.
It's still a
lately.
thing.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Or the
yeah.
guys who go steal the fucking whole trays of fucking like Krispy Kreme donuts.
Nah,
Yeah.
You know what?
Dude,
was
remember that
fucking
video
wild?
of Ariana Grande just like freaking the fuck out in Krispy Kreme like 8 years ago?
No,
Never seen that? No. I think she like said the N word and just like in the
shit.
middle of this
No
Krispy
way.
Kreme.
Dude, that's
And
wild.
everyone was like, yo, what?
And now she's like a fucking superstar, dude. I guess
the
she
only
was
white
back
women
then,
allowed
too.
to say the N words, Riley Reid,
And
in
what-
that one rap song.
Dude, I forgot about that. And whoa, Vicky, dude.
Dude, I think my favorite N word
Well,
as
Vicky's
of
black.
lately. My favorite N word as of lately was fucking oh fuck. Like what was his fucking name? The fat guy. Fucking I can't put down the cup.
Dave Blunt.
Oh,
Dave
Dave
Blunt's.
Blunts, dude.
Dude, that fucking like whenever that fucking first video that he's in, like and he's like freestyling into the
Oh,
mic
yeah.
or whatever.
Bro, Dave Blunt stood up though.
Dude, yeah.
Dude, did you see he said he's going to try to crowd surf on tour?
With what
Bro,
a fucking cherry picker.
That's gonna be worse than Astro World.
Straight
Yo, he's gonna kill someone.
Straight up like, yo, it's funny that he's going to try. That's so dangerous.
It's
I
gonna be
mean,
worse
shit.
than
If the
Astro
Oompa
World.
Loompas could get that fucking Violet chick out, like,
That's true.
yeah.
Yeah, but what do you're standing there listening to Can't Put Down the Cup and you see the state of Texas coming down on you? What the fuck is
There's a dark shadow looming overhead. There's just a dark shadow.
I'm putting that cup the fuck down.
I'm fucking throwing that cup.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
fucking
no.
solar eclipse coming down on you.
Fuck.
Dude.
I love that anyone can get famous, dude.
Yeah.
Like, imagine
It's a
trying to
joke.
explain to your grandparents who Netspend is.
Or like the Island
They're like,
Boys, dude.
who?
Yeah.
These two twins who are rappers and are covered in tattoos
And then
and
made
also
out
Chipotle
gay.
bags, but they
Yeah.
also have an OnlyFans where they fuck each other.
Dude.
They're also
Or
gay,
like
bro.
Gum
Catch me
Gang.
outside, chick.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking yeah, Bad Baby.
Yeah, Bad
I
Baby.
can't stand that.
See,
fucking
but
bitch.
but old people our grandparents' age know who she is because of Dr. Phil.
Sure.
Yeah.
Which when he got canceled for like sending people to those camps.
dude, yeah, the rape camps.
Yeah, he was sending them to this
You're
place
going
called
to
the
the
Ranch,
farm.
which is like a wilderness camp where like troubled teens go,
Yeah.
but people were just getting straight up sexually assaulted. Straight up.
Oh my god.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
Dude, did you see the clips of Dr. Phil? Like when they were doing the ice raids, and he's like walking around like
With them.
Yes,
Yeah,
with
dude.
them,
Good
and he's talking to fucking like some like guy who was like accused of like raping a 14-year-old, and he's like, "Do you think that like being in our country is cool and like you can rape and just do whatever?" And he's like,
He's not even a
"I
real
don't
fucking
know."
doctor.
Yeah, he's a fucking fraud.
Like through and
But
through.
like the Mexican dude's just like, "I don't know, man. I'm just like, I don't know.
Fuck.
Do you think it's cool to like touch kids and do that in our country? I don't know, man."
Yo, the one that I fucked with hella though is the Jerry Springer show.
Dude,
Yeah,
Jerry
or
Springer
Maury,
was
dude.
lit.
He died, right?
Yeah, Jerry
Yeah,
Springer's
rest in
fucking
peace
dead
to
as
a
shit.
legend, dude.
Dead.
Maury's pretty
Dead
good.
as shit.
I don't know who that is.
He
Maury
was another
was-
one of those like, you are
He
not
was
the
like Steve
father.
Wilkos.
Yeah,
And like,
dude,
just
yes,
like,
I fuck with Steve Wilkos too.
who was it? Which one was like they mainly had the crowd like roasting the fuck out of people, or they had like a segment where
that
like
was Jerry Springer.
Yeah,
yeah,
I think so.
and like this, wow, fuck, dude, there was one
Dude, that was my favorite thing
Yeah.
to come home to after school.
such good.
Straight
I'm
up,
serious.
yeah.
Like
I-
fucking like free access to TV because
So
I was fucking poor as
good.
shit.
Wipeout was my shit, bro.
Wipeout was fire. I love
Wipeout, ridiculousness.
Yo, but why is there so many ads in Ridiculousness?
Because Rob Dyrdek
Rob
like
Dyrdek's a
owns all of MTV and is just like
Yeah,
knows how
he's-
to make money.
I can't stand Rob.
99% of his episodes are fucking reruns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can't find an internet clip anymore that not everyone's seen.
Yeah.
Like it's everyone just open Instagram.
Do you remember Tosh.0?
Dude,
Oh, dude, Tosh.0
Tosh.0 was
fire.
sick. Yeah, it was. I remember being a kid being like, this is adult ridiculousness.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad always watched Tosh and fucking
Which now he's like a Bernie bro.
Bill.
And like,
What's his name?
He just like is fucking. He
Bill
disappeared
Maher.
after that.
no, I think he has a podcast now.
Really?
Yeah.
For fuck's
Oh,
sake.
Jesus.
Yo, everyone
Yeah.
does. Which I understand we're being meta as fuck, talking about everyone having a podcast
Yeah.
on a podcast.
Dude, no, I think it's actually cool that everybody has a podcast, but it's also really
Yeah.
gay.
Yeah.
Don't listen to what I say. My
How
opinions are
often do you
completely
guys
invalid.
listen to podcasts though?
Never.
Really?
Literally never.
I used to when I like,
Yo, I straight
worked,
up listen
but-
to them every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I think fucking earbuds are Satan shit.
You
That's Satanist. It's gross.
They-
It's like
Earbuds are really
earbuds
bad
are
for you.
evil.
Like they're
Oh, for
they're-
sure.
They, like build up a lot of earwax, and every time you put them in, you're just jamming it in.
Well,
Like,
I don't even mean
it can
medically,
cause, like,
just
a lot of
flooding your
infections and
brain
shit.
with a bunch of slop, and never
Yeah.
getting time to think.
Yeah,
for
there
yourself.
was like a point in time where I was like, I'm fucking tired of this shit, and I
It's-
just fucking
yeah.
I quit.
It's
I quit
weird for
listening to
that.
shit.
Like most people don't like they sleep constantly listening
Right.
to shit. No
Yeah.
one does anything in silence.
I feel like an
you
old
know?
person saying this, but I'm so tired of fucking like seeing kids at like work with one AirPod in,
dude.
and I'm like,
yeah,
bro.
I want to smack.
Like I
the
know
shit
you
out
can
of them.
probably like you're on live listen or whatever the fuck, and you can probably still like put the right amount of guacamole in my burrito that I want.
Yeah.
But fucking like
I mean, when
But I know you're still gonna fold it wrong.
yeah, no, hell no.
Fucking
That shit
make a
is
burrito.
falling apart after one bite.
before me and Otto went full piece of shit and quit our jobs at midnight over text.
Respect.
It was
It's the
for
only way
Reese's
you do
birthday.
it. You either do
know.
that or you just don't show up.
Yeah, actually, it was my, so let me tell you something. I turned 20, and these were my 3 birthday gifts to myself. I quit my job, bought a Jackson Flying V, and then bought a synth pedal.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and got a tattoo.
And got a tattoo, yeah. But yeah, when we worked at Benchmark, I would have an AirPod in all the time. But if I was gonna like take someone's order, I would
Yeah,
take
exactly.
it out.
Yeah. I would cook with one in all the time, except Sarah just had to tell me something random like every fucking 10 seconds. So I was like, I can read the ticket. Like,
Are they even still open?
no.
Fuck no.
You're fucking yeah. You guys just destroyed this
well,
business.
look.
Yeah.
Here's,
I drove
here's an
by and I was
idea.
like, there's
Do
a
not
fucking
rely your
note.
entire business on 2 fucking hardcore kids.
Yo,
no,
like,
it's the
that's
dumbest
just-
idea
exactly.
I've
it
ever
was
heard of.
straight up, yeah. But also, I would like look when like I created most of the menu,
Yeah.
Right.
and like kept that place afloat. And I told them for like months, like, yo, this woman that you have running this with me is straight up retarded. Like, we got to get her the fuck out of here. But and then they didn't, and I was like, "Yo, you guys have 2 weeks to fix this."
Yeah.
And then it was a month, and then I was like, "Otto, let's just fucking quit."
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm quit.
We gave him like enough time.
Yeah.
Like, this, nothing kills
No,
a good worker
it really
better
fucking
or faster
sucks.
than
It really sucks when
seeing a
fucking,
boss
like,
tolerate a shitty one.
yeah, when a business owner just
Yeah.
fucking can't realize that like there is a problem.
Yeah.
When
People are
women It's
bleep it,
crazy.
Cut the mic. Cut the mic.
You know what? No, I'll agree to that. When women are in the workplace,
When you get their floppy tits all over the menus and all over the W-2s, Jesus Christ.
All over the
I
W-2s.
think the main issue is that I was making less than her. I'm kidding.
I can't stand women with their big floppy. We're just doing the Trump part of the show. Listen, I can't stand working with women. That's why I got rid of Nancy Pelosi and her big fat fucking titties. I'm gonna crucify her and I'm gonna get that rack mounted on the wall.
I will say though, it's probably the most
Busybody, bushy broads. Jesus Christ.
Kill them, get them out. I'm building a wall around women. I'm a feminist. They're gonna be safe in there.
He's gonna taxidermy her lower torso as a soap dispenser, so he can always grab her by the pussy.
Oh, man. Wow.
It's and it's fucking.
It's
white,
just
too.
like it's like this green gel soap. that
You're
just
like, what
comes
the
out.
fuck?
Oh, it's fine. It's got lotion in it.
It's fucking
You can
sticky.
wash your hands. Oh my god.
Yeah.
You're just like.
It
For
just
10 minutes, you're like
it just
stretching
squirts
between
out
your
like
hands.
kind of like viscous meat, like beef tallow. And it's-
It's just ghee butter.
Fuck, dude. Shout out to quitting jobs, though, honestly.
It's fucking
Okay, wait,
amazing.
all
I
right.
love doing it. I've done it a lot.
I'm not saying ban women in the workforce, but 50% of them got to go. 50% of
Elaborate.
everybody
No,
got to
I-
get out of the
Before I
workforce.
agree,
yeah, I
can
cannot.
we elaborate
I feel
on
like
this?
I cannot agree
Because
at
right
any
when
point of
women entered the
elaboration on
workforce, they doubled the labor and all the wages got cut in half. Cut the workforce in half. Everyone gets fucking paid more. I'm tired of fucking families needing like 2 incomes to just afford a fucking cereal box and Pop-Tarts. It's
Yeah, but those box
disgusting.
tops you get on the cereal though.
Yo, dude, yeah, you guys remember
supposed to
collecting
But it's
box
an
tops?
app now. It's an app that doesn't work.
It's an
You
app.
don't clip it. They're like, we don't take physical currency anymore. It's a fucking app.
Yo, so
How do I get box tops on fucking credit? Can I
Straight
finance
up,
box
bro.
tops?
Dude, no, nothing fucking works. No apps work. I'm like, my DoorDash account doesn't fucking work. Like,
Yo.
I can't drive for DoorDash because it's fucked up.
Nothing works.
So, being the unemployed piece of shit that I was, like 2 days ago around noon, I started drinking.
Right.
And I was like, fuck, I want a burrito. I didn't want to drive, so I DoorDashed it. And then I get the pop-up, and it's like, save $19 or whatever the fuck on your order if you sign up for a free month of Dash Pass. Obviously, I'm going to do it. My order was like $20 or something. So I was like, yo, I'm going to pay $2 for this fucking burrito. This is dope. I sign up for the Dash Pass. My order becomes $30, and then it like cuts half of it. And I was like, what the fuck?
Dude,
It's
it
so
doesn't make
fake.
it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Fucking hell.
And I don't know anyone that DoorDashes that like even remotely enjoys it or it all makes sense.
No,
They're like,
fucking-
I'll
yeah.
have nothing for 3 hours and then 18 orders pop
Dude,
up.
my friend
Yeah.
Austin fucking hates it, bro. He's gotten into so many fucking arguments.
Yo,
like,
Dashers, not all of them.
Yeah, some of them are chill.
I'm gonna call one out right now for
Fuck
benchmark.
Susan
Fuck
O.
Susan O, dude.
Dude,
We
no,
got this lady.
Literally, multiple restaurants have had to ban this chick from door dashing.
Yeah, Papa John's.
John's.
Papa John's.
banned her.
The guy who said the N word on like a fucking streamed phone call.
Right.
Yeah.
His company. I mean, the one in like Havasu only,
Yeah.
but had to ban this lady.
Yeah.
She fucking sucks, dude. She's like 85. Straight up, you should not have a license. Yeah, that's another thing. Putting
Yeah,
this out
dude.
there.
old as shit.
If you
gotta,
once
like,
you
retake
hit
the test at
75, no,
55.
I straight up think
and like every 5 years after.
you hit 75, take their fucking licenses
I think
away.
it,
Yeah,
like
get a
once you
scooter.
hit retirement, it's like okay, now like this is what you do. This is your full time job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hit retirement, you okay.
You just work
That's
at the
it.
DMV.
You
You
forget
live at the DMV.
You forget to use your fucking blinker.
Yeah.
You,
No,
you
yeah.
turn in, dude, that light by your house, the one like the highway in Palo Verde
Oh,
light,
yeah.
is a fucking hellish wasteland.
That one
Yeah.
is pretty
You're in the
bad.
turn lane and people turning from like where human beings are turn into your car.
Yeah, no, dude, there's a wreck there probably once a month, if not more.
It's got to be this town though, dude. I swear, like not every other place is this filled with old people like Havasu.
Yeah.
I like my like
Old
theory on
people
this
and
town.
drunk people and
No,
drunk
yeah.
old people.
My theory on this town is like you get like the old people from fucking like the Midwest,
Yeah.
who fucking think they have to drive in snow
and random
when there's
fuckers
never been
in,
snow
like
here.
from Canada who like get all
Fucking-
pissed when you pull up behind them. Like, dude, the
Yeah,
roads are
you get
fucking
the
dry.
fucking you get the Canucks
Like,
that fucking like they're too fucking drunk on maple syrup, and then you get the actual drunks from California,
Respect
and they're
to those
like,
guys.
I have to drive like it's
Yeah.
fucking Need for Speed
Exactly.
underground.
While you're like nodding out behind the wheel.
Yeah, And then you get the fucking Arizona drivers who are pissed off at everybody.
Yeah, and
and
just
then they drive
itching
like
to pull
shit.
that trigger.
They're ready to fucking
up, dude.
they're ready to argue with you on a fucking motorcycle, listening to Nicki Minaj at fucking midnight as loud as fucking possible.
Yo, we
If someone on a motorcycle is dumb enough to like start a road rage, like, dude, like I'm in a Yukon. Like you are.
I'm in armor.
You are nothing but a
Straight up,
like,
dude.
So what, you punch my mirror off? I just
would
punched
never
your lights out forever.
But, like,
I'm in armor, and my M16 is in the back, and you can't see it.
yeah.
straight up, dude. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, no, it's bad. It's so fucking bad. And
This
don't even
town,
fuck. I don't even want to talk about the Nevada drivers. They don't even fucking know what lines are on the road.
Yo,
They don't
but the
even have
freeways
to.
in Vegas don't have lines. They
They-
just
yeah,
have those
they-
little
no.
dots.
Or they
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
double lines where they've like moved the road over, and when the fucking sun is in your eyes, like it was last time I was driving out there, dude, I literally couldn't fucking see
Yeah,
the
it's
road. I was
fucking
just
horrible.
following the car in front of me, and the car in front of me couldn't fucking see, so they were in the wrong fucking lane. So I'm just following them, and I'm like halfway like merging into someone.
Right.
And I'm like,
I mean,
shit,
like
sorry.
we invented roads like 3,000 years ago. How have we fucked
How
this
do they
up now?
still suck?
How do
Yeah.
they still suck?
It's specifically Arizona, dude. Dude, the 40 going north, like towards Flag, once you
God.
hit like Seligman and shit, it's so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude, fucking. I would never. want
God,
to
we
be
sound like
out there.
fucking just old geriatric
Fuck
fucks.
This is all I talk about.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just
Fucking
nothing
goddamn
works.
roads don't work.
This
these
is how you
fucking
know we're
kids
truly
don't work.
like unemployed white men because this is what we're complaining about roads.
You know, fucking kids, they fucking, they fucking listen to music all day at work. And
Okay,
then
I'll
fucking,
say it now. I fucking hate kids on e-bikes.
Yeah,
Pedal.
dude, yeah, straight up
Go up
pedal,
the
bro.
fucking hill.
Dude,
Just
everybody's been
respect-
fucking like
Nah, I
crying
like
about
the
that in
e-bike,
town.
yeah.
Everybody.
Fuck driving.
The other
Clear
day-
up the roads a little bit. And everyone
Yes,
gets
No,
Today,
you know what?
actually.
I'm for like getting rid of everybody in cars, and you have to fucking drive around on mopeds. You just turn it into fucking
Or public
AI.
transportation,
Yeah,
bro.
public
Give me
transportation's
something.
fucking lit.
Yeah. If
I
I
did
lived
see
in a
that-
city, I wouldn't have a car.
Exactly.
I-
Yeah,
I
if I could
always
take a
said-
train everywhere, it'd be fucking sick.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. This is why you can't get rid of the fucking seniors' licenses, by the way. It's because they don't have any other option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll never get them off the road.
Yeah, we've
'cause
got like
there's no-
one bus and it fits like 8 people.
It always goes 40 over, by the way. That thing is awesome. It looks fun. I've seen it blast through school zones. Like,
Dude,
there's
yeah,
no
they-
fucking-
who's driving that thing?
They are not joking when they say direct,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah, no,
You are
like
getting there.
Keanu
You are
Reeves is
going.
on that bus, and they don't
John
even know what the
Wick.
brakes are. Like, so-
No, dude, like, what if you just fucking, like, I don't know, put a trolley system in all the washes?
Straight up.
Just
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah, and then just every time it rains, like all the cars get deflated.
That
or,
would be
like,
cool.
derailed.
That'd be
I have a
awesome.
better
man.
idea. Let's get the fuck out of this
Dude, this town. No,
Yeah.
Straight
This town doesn't make any
Who
fucking
the fuck
sense.
decided to like?
Yo, I
start,
moved
like,
back here, bro.
We're retarded. Same here. We're stupid.
Dude, no, this town doesn't make sense. Like,
I want
just
to know
on
the
a
dude
fucking,
who was like, "Yeah, I build chainsaws. Let's build a town where there's no fucking
Well, he
trees."
built it to test his boats first before the
Oh
chainsaw
yeah, I
shit.
forget they do fucking boats too.
No, this town doesn't make sense because it's like, okay, fucking, we're gonna build a fucking town in the middle of the desert and fucking make a man-made lake.
No,
and
the
then-
lake's not man-made. They just put the dams up, so technically it's a man-made lake. The channel is the
So
only
it's-
part that's dug out.
Right.
But they put.
But
like,
they're like, okay, let's fucking.
It's a section
let's
of the
spend
river.
what was it, like $2 million?
Dude, in the 60s too, so in
Yeah.
current money,
That's
that's like probably 30. I don't fucking know.
I don't
what
know
the cost of
inflation
rebuild the
rates.
fucking twin towers if we fucking wanted to. Like,
No, I mean literally.
fuck.
Yo, it's
let's ship
actually
that from fucking London. Let's ship that from fucking London and then build it in the desert. And then, you know what they say, fucking you build it, they'll come.
Dude, one of the funniest things I ever
But
saw
then-
was what?
But then, sorry to cut you off, but then they're like, all right, let's treat this place like it's fucking Florida and scrap the whole fucking London theme. And it's like,
now
What
we
the
have the
fuck?
English village.
Speaking of the
Yeah.
London theme,
Yeah,
I
we're
was
gonna have
watching
a
this
l-
like British documentary on like where the fuck all their shit went because I guess every country's stolen from Britain, and like the London Bridge was actually, funny enough, it was bought by the Arizonans in America. These fucking retards bought it and shipped it over. on
Yeah,
a
it
boat.
wasn't even like they had multiple London bridges.
Yeah, yo,
It
and
was
then
just
there's
like-
that store under the bridge that sells a piece of the London Bridge. It's 100% they buy bricks, hit it with a
Yes.
hammer,
Yeah.
break the brick, and then they're like, this brick.
yeah, no, it's like, it's
Just
like fucking,
demolishing it.
it's
Yeah.
literally the same thing as like authentic Indian arrowheads.
Or like
of
the
fucking,
Blarney
Yeah,
Stone.
that a white guy named Robert makes
Yeah.
for like $13 an hour.
he's just in his fucking like a shop with an angle grinder. All right, there's fucking 200 of them. Just ship them off to fucking Arizona.
What's so funny,
Honestly,
dude, is
I think that's the business we got to get into is just scamming the fuck out of tourists.
The pet rock thing.
The pet rock.
Yeah,
Pet
I
rock
mean,
thing.
what a G. What a marketing genius.
That guy's probably getting fucking tons of pussy.
The
yeah.
pet rock guy.
I think we just need to start our own like.
He made so much
mining,
money off that shit for no fucking reason.
What are the coins called? The fucking like Bitcoin. What are those called?
We just
Crypto?
need to.
Yeah, crypto. We need to start our own crypto.
We just need to start a
fucking
shitcoin,
no.
dude.
Yeah, we need to leave
fucking
and then
way,
just
dude.
disappear.
Nah, dude,
off
we
the
need to
face of the planet.
scam boomers. We need to make
That's
like
what
a
I'm
Trump
saying. Yo,
coin.
let's hit a pump
Dude.
and dump scheme real quick and then flee the country.
No, I've thought about like selling Trump merchandise.
Right.
Because they're gonna buy it. They don't give a fuck who's selling.
They're
it.
like, oh my
I'm
god,
gonna
the
profit
Trump
off these
singing
dumb
fish.
fucks, dude. Yeah.
Enrique, whatever his name, Tagario or some shit like that, the Proud Boys president,
Proud Boys president.
makes and sells Trump and Biden merch.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Fucking
It's fucking
That's
crazy.
baller.
profit on
And then-
both sides. Like,
Have you seen the interview where they're asking him about like the January 6th shit? And he's like, I didn't know they were going to do it. And they're like, we have a text. You're like talking about
You're like,
going.
go.
Yeah. And then he
Run.
wasn't there, dude. I love that
that
guy.
might be the
I
dream
don't love
guest.
that
Is
guy.
that
I'm
guy
joking,
the
but-
fucking
The guy with the fucking horns.
Yeah,
Dude, the QAnon shaman, dude. He's
Yeah.
from Tempe.
we need him on.
Is Trump only in because of merch money? Is he just he's just a merch campaign?
Probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure, dude.
Yeah.
Yo,
He
just got sick drops.
destroyed red hats for everyone.
Straight
Like no one can
up,
fucking
bro.
wear a red hat with white lettering on it
I
without.
don't even want to wear a red shirt.
I know. I saw this hat and it said "Make red hats wearable again."
No,
and it was
yeah.
just like in the fucking text. And
But
was
I
like,
kind
that's
of
sick.
want like the dark MAGA hat, like
the
as
black
a
one,
bit.
dude. The black one is
As a
tough,
bit.
dude. Fuck
love
Trump,
the
but the
camo.
black one is tough.
I love the camo Trump hats because I'm like, hey, at least you're trying to hide it. Like,
Right.
Yeah, you're so camouflaged in the aisle of that 7-Eleven. Like, grab your fucking Slim Jim, go back in your fucking big rig, and fuck that little.
No, but
Lot
the
Lizard.
fucking black one is tough. It's fucking awesome.
Trucker.
What if we find out that he made like $2 trillion on the hats?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. He probably
I
made
mean-
so much money.
That
But I
pretty
guess
much, like,
I don't know
funded his
how much of
campaign.
it do you think is really like his campaign people making merch, and then how much of it is just like some dude printing shirts.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a ton.
It
of
could
that.
be, yeah.
The amount of people like at the swap meet and shit who like sell like cups and things are like Trump, fuck Biden, let's go Brandon.
Yeah, and then they're like freedom, and then like 2 days ago they made gender affirming haircuts illegal.
Yeah.
Which one? Which
That's
what?
not free.
What
I'm
the
a-
fuck
dude, I'm a
is a
chick
gender
now.
affirming
What the
haircut?
fuck?
That's what I'm saying. What haircut isn't gender affirming? It's a
Yeah.
fucking haircut. What
I'm
are you
like, what the
talking about,
fuck,
right now?
Yeah.
dude?
Dude, gender's not.
As you can tell, I'm
How
a
do you-
fucking progressive person.
Yeah. And then
What's funny
if,
is
Listen, I ain't no
does that just
fucking
mean everyone
sissy
can
liberal.
only have like a mullet? Like that's like the most both like sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I love those memes. And it's like lesbian chicks with mullets, like pictures of them. And it's like if this haircut shows up in your hood, you know you get into Whole Foods. Dude, I would love a Whole
No,
Foods.
I love those
honestly.
memes that are like fucking. Listen, I ain't no sissy liberal. I love men who come. I'm a fucking man tonight.
I love Republicans. I don't. I
yeah,
hate
they're,
them,
like,
but they're
so
so awesome to just
funny.
like watch from
Yeah.
afar.
Dude, they're funny.
They're awesome.
They're funny.
It's just funny to laugh at ignorance. Like it's
Yeah,
just
straight
great.
up.
Like you're just dumb people.
Is it like comparable to just being like, yeah, it's funny to laugh at like the fucking extra chromey homies on Love on the Spectrum type shit?
No, because then
Nah,
I'm laughing.
yeah,
I
I'm-
relate more to them. Whereas
Yeah.
like these other people who are like, "Oh my God, you're drinking the milk and it's gonna turn you gay." Like,
But
that's
I relate to that
fucking
too. Though. I'm
hilarious.
like, dude, if I eat too many burgers, I'm gonna get fat and gay.
yeah,
the 3D printed beef,
The
bro.
3D printed beef, bro. She's got me fucked up
Right.
for real.
I don't know. I'm gonna
It's
get,
real.
It's real.
It's you're gonna get cancer from something this day and age. So just
Dude, we all live in Lake Havasu. We're all getting skin cancer.
yeah, without
I'm
that.
not.
I wear.
I'm getting pancreatic cancer.
Straight up, dude.
yeah, there you go.
You rocking sunscreen or what?
Yeah, of course.
Every day?
He's also wearing a
If I
condom
gotta
right now
spend
too.
more time, yeah. So I'm not gonna live in the desert forever. I don't want a permanent reminder on my skin.
Fuck no, dude. I'm
Yeah.
moving to like
When I
Colorado
got that
or
fucking lake
something.
house in fucking Seattle, and I'm
Yeah.
sitting with a shotgun in my lap, I don't want to look at my skin and be like, damn, leather,
Yeah.
nasty.
Dude, okay. Speaking
Fuck
of
you.
Colorado, like, why does everybody fucking move to Colorado?
I just want to move there because I want to get into like reporting on psychedelic research, and
I
that's
just
where
want
like
to
a lot
find
of
somewhere
that
with like
happens.
big enough land that I can piss in my front yard and shoot in my backyard, and no one gives a
Dude,
shit.
I do that here, and I don't even own this place.
Yeah, we've been shooting BBs in the back.
No, I've been shooting the
Pissing.
shotgun on the
Yeah,
porch.
like, I'm talking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys fuck with guns? You big into guns?
I don't own any, but I like them.
Yeah, I don't own any.
Yeah,
either.
I think me and your brother are the only one that have a gun in the house.
Yeah. I'd
Yeah,
like
this
to
I
own
love guns.
This is the first. Yeah, me and Kaylee's apartment is the first place I've ever lived that there hasn't been a gun in the house, and we don't have a deadbolt on the door. Which look, it's Havasu, so I'm not like that
Right.
worried about it.
I
But
don't even lock the door.
neither do I most of the time.
Well, now
But
we're gonna get robbed.
We have insurance. It's
their
fine.
address is. I'm just kidding.
No, yeah.
The address is
I'm down for some insurance scams, man. Hit my car, steal my shit.
Again.
Build the
Again,
insurance
I
dude,
company.
think
your
the
car
statute
got
of
trashed.
limitations is up
Yeah,
on this,
didn't
but
you-
my dad one time helped his homie like fake steal his car, drive it into a ditch, spray paint it lime fucking green, and then just like reported it stolen. And it worked. Like they
Wow.
got
That's
the
fucking awesome,
Yeah, he's done it a
dude.
couple times. I think he did it with that homie's car,
Didn't he
another
do it
homie's
with
like
a
dirt
CRX
bike
or something?
No. Those CRXs, he like just. I think he
Wrecked.
sold one once I was born because he wanted to be fucking lame.
Keegan, you want to steal a Honda Civic?
Dude, so easy,
car?
so easy. I can get into any Ford Ranger. Anyone can.
We'll just give you the fucking keys to the fucking
Every-
Civic.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
what happened?
Hey, can you
Any
steal
like
my
third
car?
gen Ranger will have like the antenna on it, and you just literally like open up the fucking handle on it. There's 2 square holes underneath. I think it's the one closest to the front. You just stick it
Fucking
in,
felony
and it pushes,
101.
it
That's what I'm
pushes
saying,
up the
dude.
fucking lock in the door, and it just opens right the fuck up.
Interesting.
And then Ford Rangers, dude, pop off the plastic panel, connect the wires, you're good to go. Like,
Okay. All right.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah,
Do you
Ford
work for the CIA?
No.
What's your MO?
He does.
Are you a
dude.
Fed?
He
No,
is.
I just watched a lot of YouTube.
What even is Dodgers baseball? What even is that? Is that
It's,
even real?
Named after the trolley Dodgers.
baseball
of
even
Brooklyn,
real?
Who would
Sounds
pull
like-
up to the original games, and then so they became the Brooklyn Trolley Dodgers, which then
Well,
turned
you know
into the
who's a
Brooklyn
real Dodger?
Dodgers.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Yo, you know who's a real Dodger? Ted Nugent, dude. Fucking dodged the draft
know
because he
who's-
sauld he used to shit his pants all the
Dude,
time.
so was Muhammad Ali, don't forget about
bro.
Trump and his bone spurs.
Did, did he dodge the draft with his bone spurs?
Yeah.
dude. And that's and these fucking
she'd be dead by now,
right wing
if
fucks
that was-
are like Trump's for the country, and he dodged it for his fucking. Which yo,
He
dodging the
doesn't-
draft
yeah.
is good.
Yeah,
I
which
respect it.
they were the same people who were like, Obama should not be the president because he's never served.
Bro, I could see like if World War III ever happens, I could see our entire generation being like, no, fuck that.
Yo,
I'm gonna stay home and jerk off the.
Did you guys
OnlyFans
Probably be the
girls,
most
bro.
unsuccessful
I'm
draft.
taking whatever
for
opportunity
sure.
I can to blow a bunch of shit up.
It's either like fuck it, yeah, I'll go kill a bunch of fucking people in Europe, or no, I'm gonna jerk off the fucking OnlyFans girls and play Minecraft, bro.
yo,
yeah.
I have never paid for an OnlyFans subscription.
Yeah, never paid for OnlyFans.
Neither have I.
I set up the account when I turned 18 because I thought like I was like, hey bro, if I can't get a job and shit goes to shit, you know, I can at least
Yo, but
Put a
pull
hairbrush
some
in
feet
your
or
ass.
something.
yeah, I've thought about Feet Finder for sure. But here's the thing:
You have tattoos.
I have like noticeable tattoos, which kind of scares me. 2, no one wants to look at my feet, dude.
Yeah, I got fucked up feet.
You don't know that.
Some people like they've like even just like some people will pay for Feet Finder for jokes and like memes of feet.
Oh, that's fine. Dude.
Yeah,
I'll
so,
send
like,
you I'll stick my foot in a can of fucking Skippy peanut
Exactly.
butter.
Like yeah, that's you'll
We
get
should
paid
just make a
hella
fucking
for that,
Feet
bro.
Finder account for you, and then just like let the
I wanna
entire
make-
scene know.
I want to make
Exactly.
a bunch
And
of
then
AI
fucking they're just
OnlyFans
like-
accounts, right? So like, you only need the profile picture, the top cover, and a couple of posts. Completely AI, as long as they're good enough to trick some horny fucker in the heat of the moment, you'll
Right,
get the
in the
money.
heat- in the
right?
heat of the moment.
But then you link those to Instagram accounts that you can buy off, like, because you can buy Facebook accounts and then you immediately have an Instagram account tied to it.
Sure.
So you do that. You have all these Instagrams, and then you link those to auto swiped fucking.
Damn, you really
Tinders.
thought this out since
I
we
have,
talked about it.
right?
Dude,
Yeah, no. So you
he
have
talks
like
about
these,
this like twice a week. I
yeah,
shit you not.
you have these auto swiped like Tinders, and if, yeah, sure, pay for Tinder Premium so you can set it to other locations and shit.
Jesus
right?
Christ,
but
bro.
the profit you're gonna make off it's gonna make you that back.
You're
Anyways.
why the internet sucks, though. This
Oh,
idea,
100%.
this idea
Dude, yeah.
is ruining
Hold
the
up.
internet.
You ruined Twitter.
With Otto bringing
Not
up,
you
I
personally.
just want my wallet
people
fat,
like
man.
that. So
People say Elon Musk ruined Twitter. No, dude, you ruined Twitter.
X, don't detonate
No,
it,
I'm
dude.
detonating the shit out of it. Listen,
Yeah,
bro.
dude,
I
I've
was
only-
old enough for 9/11.
X
I'm gonna
sounds like
name it. I'm
porn.
gonna call it
That's
Twitter.
crazy.
X
yeah, I was
sounds
not
like
alive. I was not
Twitter.
alive for
I wasn't
9/11.
even a thought in either of my
I
parents.
was a.
My mom was
a
like
boy.
in high school, I think.
Yeah, I think my mom graduated in like 2002.
I don't know.
9/11 was very cool.
Yo, we need to
many
forget, dude.
people.
Straight up, I have got.
We need to
No,
forget.
dude, the best part about 9/11 is it's so fucking funny. We'll never forget it.
Yeah, but
No,
yo,
the
like,
Europeans always clown us on it. We'll never forget.
Yeah.
And the school shootings thing.
yeah, no, that's like way more of a problem than fucking 9/11. Are you kidding me? Which look,
It's funny.
know it's
okay, it's
insensitive.
funny. We talk about how violent
Yeah,
the Middle
I mean-
East is, and it's like, well, look at all the shit that's happening in America.
Yeah.
and look what we did to other countries like pre 9/11, and then look, I get it, like 2,000 people died or whatever the fuck, I don't know,
Right.
But you know, who cares?
Pete Davidson's dad fucking deserved it. he fucking deserved it. No, that's the only reason he has a fucking career is because his dad, like, choked on asphalt.
That's what that whole fucking
on
movie is about.
asphalt.
But with him,
Yeah,
where
I'll
he
never
like becomes a
forget.
firefighter, and he's like, oh, I have Crohn's, I can't eat a hot dog.
Yeah, it's like, shut up. Shut the fuck up. You're a millionaire.
Dude, I'll never forget.
That's why I didn't give a
fucking,
shit about
Did you
Justin
see he got
Bieber.
all his tattoos covered up?
No, he got him lasered off.
Yeah.
Which, as a person, I've gotten laser removal one time for a stick and poke I gave myself. It fucking sucks, dude. And he had like
Yeah.
real tattoos
Yeah.
that had to hurt so bad.
It was all over his chest.
Yeah.
That's
and
retarded.
stomach.
I
No,
mean,
dude,
this,
I'll never forget. Fucking, I got into an argument with my friend's girlfriend about fucking because like she was like doing some Pete Davidson level fucking crybaby shit about like my uncle died in 9/11. And it's like, yeah, that's cool, whatever. And she was like, fucking, we put out flyers and shit. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, damn, that'd be a sick band cover. Just your fucking dead uncle on a fucking 9/11 flyer.
Oh my
And she was like,
God.
that's not funny. I was like, whatever. I didn't say it was
you
funny.
got
I said
paid
it was
for
cool.
it. You got paid for it.
Yeah.
They weren't just
Did
left
there,
to
was there
die.
like relief funds? Or some
Yes,
shit?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, I know
we
people
can't
who
send
died in
Gaza
car
money, but we
crashes.
can
I'm
give
not
someone
gonna
whose
stop
uncle
joking about
died in
car
9/11
crashes.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like compensated.
Oh, dude, fuck
And this is
off.
also why I don't give a shit about this whole fucking like Justin Bieber Diddy shit. He's a fucking millionaire.
Yeah,
Right,
they were.
dude.
Wait, what's
all
that mean, like-
millionaires are into weird shit.
Is that real though? I thought that was just like an internet meme.
What? That Justin Bieber was raped by Diddy?
Yeah.
No, I think that's like.
No,
confirmed.
I think.
Oh, is it for
Is
real?
it not?
I don't know.
That's what everyone. Okay, so everyone.
I thought it was like some TMZ
I stayed out
shit.
of it, and then everyone told me that Justin Bieber got diddled.
Yeah, no,
I was
the,
gonna-
it was
I
the
was-
song. The
I'm
song
glad
"Baby"
you
was
brought this
actually
up.
just supposed to go "baby, baby, baby, baby," but then the O was actually added when Diddy.
Okay.
slipped
Yeah,
in.
he's like.
See, he improved
Yeah,
the song.
yeah.
He improved it. I'm glad you brought up the Diddy shit because this entire time I've been like, how can I bring up the Diddy shit?
You just gotta say it. What about?
I mean,
Diddy?
I would let Diddy fuck my ass for a fifth of Justin Bieber's career. That's
Dude,
why I
yeah.
don't give a
no,
shit.
that's the
Sure,
question.
dude.
That's
Yes.
the biggest question. Is like,
Who cares?
okay, how much money would it take you to suck Diddy's dick?
Yo, right now,
Probably $20, honestly.
and-
I am so broke.
in the state of my bank account,
Diddy's not.
give me $75 and a half-eaten bag of purple Skittles.
Yeah, the purple ones, 100%.
Yeah, no,
Purple
we're good.
Skittles.
Yeah, so who gives
Shouts
a
out
shit?
to the sour Skittles for absolutely fucking my mouth
Destroying
hate
every
those
time.
fucking
dude.
things. I hate
Okay,
No,
but
I
hold
love
up, hold up,
so
hold up. Back
good.
to Diddy, back to Diddy.
So good.
When it, maybe this is just me, but when it first happened, I was like, this simply cannot be real.
No.
No, I was like, dude, this is just Black Epstein, bro.
That's, I don't know, dude. The Epstein
We've
shit.
heard about this shit for like a decade.
It was Epstein.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Diddy shit?
Yeah, everyone was clowning on him and like
Dude,
rap
that's like what the
lyrics
dude.
and
Fucking,
stuff
there was the
like that. Yeah.
Illuminati
Yeah.
shit. Do you remember when fucking people were on the Illuminati shit? They were like, fucking Hollywood's run by the Illuminati. Fucking.
That's not what I'm talking about. I
But-
mean, like credible, like Diddy's a fucking
Right,
weirdo.
right. There was credible shit on Diddy
People try to pin
specifically.
Diddy on killing Pac and Biggie too.
Yo, was he like
That's
relevant
insane.
back then?
Yeah,
He's been around for a while, dude.
Really?
he's a
How
legacy
old is
guy.
that motherfucker?
He's
Yeah.
like fucking.
He looks 20 because he
I think
sucks
he's
the
like
blood of
fucking
children.
50 something. I don't fucking
Yeah,
know.
he's pretty.
50, dude?
He's old as shit.
That's crazy.
Holy shit.
Like he's like old as.
I knew
gay.
he was like probably 40.
What's that one talk show with like the host is a lady and Diddy's like talking about?
Oh,
he's like,
Tua.
No,
He was
not
on the
that one.
Talk to it.
No,
Dude,
but Diddy
that's
was
the
like-
only time I'd ever
Diddy
watched
was like,
Talk
"Oh
to
yeah,
Her."
I met your son backstage. He's a great man." And then like the like host of the or hostess of the show is like just in total shock and like
Yeah.
can't even like speak.
Yo, I listened to, because you brought up my boy Jeopardy.
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 I
Jeopardy
listened to
song.
this
Carly
podcast
Rae
the other day
Jepsen.
with this. I don't even know how his opinion on any of this is relevant. I think he's just like a journalist who like kind of lost his mind a little bit. But I listened, and I'm ashamed to admit this. I listened to a 2.5 hour podcast about why this guy thinks that Jeffrey Epstein was a Mossad agent.
Oh my god.
What is that?
It's like I forget what country it's from. Hold on. It's like
It's
not the CIA,
Israeli.
but it's like is it?
Yeah, I think it's Israel CIA.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a foreign intelligence agency. My phone's not gonna fucking load. But
I mean, I believe he was tangentially related.
you think so?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I know this guy
I
had a
don't know if
bunch
that's
of proof.
confirmed, but
But also, I don't. This is insensitive to say, and I understand that. I don't give a fuck what Jeffrey Epstein did, dude. Like, why does anyone care?
I think
because
he
all
did it
of
for
the elites
blackmail
of
on people.
dozens of countries.
Yeah, he would let him
were
go to the island and like.
in a blackmail scheme.
Yeah.
Like leaders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
The
that's-
world.
I would do the exact
That's
same
crazy.
fucking thing.
That's crazy.
And it's
And-
fucking.
but
That's
like
why Diddy, the whole Diddy thing blew up. I was like, okay, who cares about
Yeah,
that? It's
no,
the
like,
music industry.
Because it's just like
And like the
B-list
fucking thing
celebrities.
is, the thing is with like Diddy was like fucking, like what my point was like fucking yeah, like there had always been that conspiracy like oh the Illuminati and fucking like they're fucking like they'll fuck you to make you famous and fucking take your soul and shit like that.
Sure.
It's
Yo,
like
honestly, spoken words needs to blow the fuck up. So
yeah, you
where
guys
they
need to
at?
go get fucked by Diddy.
No, yeah, call him up.
Yeah, do they have like meeting hours or some shit?
Yeah, but like that was always the thing and like there
What
was
prison
like
is he at? He's with some other famous people at like the same prison.
God. Yeah, they're probably making music videos.
Probably,
Yeah.
dude.
dude, I'd watch.
But yeah, no, dude, that was like fucking huge thing. Like I remember hearing that like when I was a kid in like 2010, like fucking
Yeah.
accusations of Jay-Z like fucking raping some chick or whatever, and then like it never came to light or anything happened to it that I know of.
Which, like, obviously, I care about the sex trafficking aspect of the Jeffrey Epstein thing. I gotta stop saying Jeffrey. I don't care that he was blackmailing like the fucking Clintons. Why do I?
No,
I
that's
don't
lit.
give a
That's
fuck.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's like I look up towards.
Which
that.
seems like that's what people care about more. They're like, oh my god, Bill Clinton was around.
Yeah,
with
they
this?
don't think about the victims
Yeah,
at
not
all.
the like thousands of
Yeah.
women that were like kidnapped and fucked by like random crusty ass
Yeah.
politicians.
and the fucking.
Again, dude, we're just proving how progressive
without
we
them,
are.
it
Stephen
wouldn't be a
Hawking little
scandal.
people.
People obviously can't.
Right.
The
no.
naked little
Yeah.
people Stephen Hawking would watch do math problems on a chalkboard that was too tall for them.
It's kind of crazy that Epstein's plane had a ramp access and my library doesn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's kind of crazy.
I think it was like a Family Guy episode or some shit, but there's like this clip where like Stephen Hawking goes to Jeffrey Epstein's island and like he finally gets there and he's like, all right, no one's looking. He just gets up out of the chair. He's like, dude, that fucking head position's getting really boring.
yeah. Fucking Christ.
Yeah, when people were sad when Stephen Hawking died, I was like,
why?
What? Yeah.
Well, I mean,
He was on
died
his way
right
out
before the
anyways.
first picture of the black hole, which is kind of unfortunate because he like dedicated his entire
That
life
is
to that.
true.
That is kind of a bummer.
He's also a genius. Like,
He also fucked his maid.
really?
Yeah, he cheated on his
Dude,
wife
yeah,
all
that
the
is
time.
the fucking craziest
In the
thing.
chair?
He was,
He had a
chair,
wife?
dude.
yeah, he was married. Stephen Hawking was married, and then he was like getting fucking top from the fucking like the
Oh,
wet
dude.
nurse.
I feel like
It
you
was
could not
awesome.
cheat.
Wait,
like,
but
is there not a like history of what he's typed out of that fucking robot?
That's actually kind of funny. Yeah, you would think you would know.
like we need to go back on the chat logs, and he's just like, "What up, maid? Clean this next," and it's just like his
Yeah.
yeah,
fucking
he's just like clean
half
my
hard
fucking
dick.
balls, you dumb bitch. Listen,
What a hell of
my
a
balls are
proposition.
sweaty.
Can his dick still get hard? I guess I always assumed when you're. What does he have?
Fucking like
Cerebral palsy or some shit?
I don't think he was getting his ass fingered on Epstein's
it
Island.
was like muscle dystrophy.
that might have made him walk. Honestly,
because he had it. He like got it later in life, right? Like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
could walk.
Yeah,
for
he
a
was like
while.
in college and was already married to I think
Yeah.
his first wife or however many he had. His
He had
wife.
more than one wife.
I don't know.
That's fucking.
I
All
don't
I know
actually
he
know
was
the
he was
history,
getting
but-
fucking top from the fucking wet nurse, and like
was
that's
awesome.
fucking crazy. Bro must had some fucking sick game.
You are
Yeah.
just a
Fucking
massive hog.
Yeah.
Like, what if you know how like when your
Like, his
senses
body's-
get canceled out, the rest of you is up. Like if the only part of his body can move is his
Right.
dick, it's got to be like.
No,
fucking
dude, I
13
imagine
inches.
like his body shriveled up so much.
Yeah,
And
it
that
all
it
just
made
forced-
it made his dick look bigger.
Yeah,
and
and
then
he
he's
doesn't
just
need-
like
Yo,
suck my
maybe.
dick.
It's not like he needed blood flow to his legs. So it's like you get all that extra leg blood flow straight
Yeah.
to the cock.
Suck my dick. I am a robot.
Give me your black hole.
Grab the blue pill.
I need you to stroke it. Yeah, baby.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, completely off topic.
Stephen Hawking sponsored by Hims.
It's me. Stephen Hawking.
Have you found yourself on an island and not attracted to anyone there? Hims. Hims.
That's where I need to go.
Dude, yeah. As soon as I started getting all those ads, I was like, "Fuck, is my dick still works as far as I know." Like, why am I getting all these ads?
My dick's still in the
I hope
game.
it's not
They're
like.
prepping us.
I'm still working.
Dude,
yeah.
I'm
They're
scared.
prepping us.
Well,
dude.
because half these people are on antidepressants and they need something to get it up, so they take.
Yeah,
both.
I've never.
That's why I don't take antidepressants, dude. My dick still works.
I'm sure. Did,
Yeah,
you,
I
did
like
your dick not work on
illicit
antidepressants?
substances.
I didn't.
That sucks.
Yeah, I've
Pretty
never-
sad, dude. It's pretty sad.
Closest thing I've had to that is like when I used to do cocaine,
Yeah.
and then it's just like either you get rock hard and you're just hard for 12 hours for some reason,
And you're gonna have a
or
heart attack.
you can't get your dick.
You're like,
hard.
what
A
the
heart
fuck?
attack?
Yeah,
A heart
attack.
attack.
Yes.
That's a good one. New term.
Heart
WebMD that shit right now.
Shout out cocaine, probably my favorite drug.
I fuck with weed.
Yeah, Otto's never done.
I miss Vicodin.
I ain't never done cocaine.
I've never done Vicodin.
I
I've
miss
never-
Vicodin because I would get blackout drunk
I-
and fucking take that shit. And
For the
fucking
longest
destroy
time of my
apartment.
life,
I like
thought
Terraria.
Vicodin was
Terraria's
like a
pretty
boner
good.
pill.
I like video games. Video games are actually a fire fucking drug.
Yeah. Basically, fucking sober now. It's very
Yeah,
gay.
I never
Dude, I
realized
am
like
sober.
Just booze.
I
how
am
many.
Yeah, you're not doing anything, huh?
No.
I never realized like, just
Why?
how many like
I just,
regular
like,
ass
fucking
adults just like pop
can't.
painkillers on the regular.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah,
Like
all
I'd
the
be going
time.
to like family reunions and they'd just be like passing this pill bottle around. I'm like,
God
I want a
damn.
candy too.
Yo, thanks, G-Ma.
Yeah.
Then you realize, oh fuck, I live in
Yeah.
a trailer park.
Grandma gave me a fucking perk.
Dude, I want to try tramadol. I want to know what that's about.
Tramadol?
Tramadol, dude. People
Too many
love that
syllables in
shit.
that shit.
I don't even know what it is. I just know people like it. You know,
I
but
can't even
you know what I
spell.
for
I
real
can
do want
hardly
to try?
spell ibuprofen and I'll take that. I be eating them like Skittles.
Yo, dude, yeah. I straight up probably take 20 ibuprofen a week.
Oh God,
And then
dude,
like
that shit's
start
so
drinking
fucking
honestly,
bad for your
like,
liver.
o'clock.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
It's
yeah.
bad for your fucking like
And you
liver,
drink
and
on
it
top
also
of that,
fucks
too?
up your
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
digestive
yeah, all
system.
the time.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I already got IBS, so anything that's gonna fuck up my, it's like gut, I don't care because I'm already gonna piss out of my ass once a day.
I'm already
at
gonna
least.
shit blood. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, dude.
Yeah, once every 2 months I'll take an Advil, just with a headache. I don't fuck with that shit.
You're just
Can y'all take
raw dogging
Sudafed?
like,
How does Sudafed affect y'all?
I'm not in constant pain.
Yeah.
Is this thing so weird?
but like
like
when you have a
constant.
headache, you're not taking anything.
I usually, yeah. I mean, if I don't
You're
want
like,
to ride it
I'm
out, I'll
gonna
take
take
If I
one.
have a
Yeah,
headache, I
and you
usually just try to
fucking
like
pass
drink
out.
water.
Yeah.
I mean, me too.
Just
But if
water.
I drink water and it doesn't work, I'll take like 4 ibuprofen.
I used to get really bad migraines, and you can like if you put really hot water in the bottom of a bath and like just stick your feet in it, it actually works.
Really?
I didn't think it was gonna work.
Is
but,
that like the
I mean,
same
at
shit,
least
the
for
same
me,
voodoo magic as like whenever you get like a brain freeze? You, like,
I think
push your
it's
tongue
just
on the top of
because
the
there's
roof?
like so much heat on your feet, your body's like trying to adjust to like that it like clear. I don't even fucking know how it
I wouldn't
works.
lick this roof though.
but
It's
it
probably
works.
filled with asbestos.
Nah, you're good.
Nah, dude, you
That's
don't
not
have the popcorn ceiling. Yeah, you're chill.
My roof's
the
all
garage we do.
popcorn,
Really?
and I hit
Yeah.
that shit all the time. I'll be like moving cymbal stands inside after a show, and I'm just scraping.
Oh,
There's active asbestos, dude.
No.
It's the best. I've woken up to pieces of the ceiling like falling on my face, and I'm like, Or when I lived back in California, I had a bunk bed, and we had popcorn ceiling, and every night I would just sit there and pick them off.
Yeah, I would do that shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what
we
I'm saying,
both
'cause
guilty of
When
that.
I was a kid, I did not know that shit was dangerous.
Yeah, I also found a roll of like insulation in our like
Dude, the
spare
forbidden
room
cotton
while it was
candy.
being built, and I was just pulling them apart, playing with it, and
Yikes.
Then your hands are
yeah,
fucked.
fucking sucked.
Nah, fuck that.
What time are we at? by the
We
way?
are at
2.5 hours.
No way.
an hour and 41 minutes.
Fuck. God damn. It's a long one.
Just like not my dick,
Just like not my penis.
but it's kind of like
.gov.
fucking Stephen Hawking's dick.
My mom's sending me pictures of myself.
That's
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like thanks, I know what I looked like with it.
Thanks. Why do you gotta remind me? I used to look retarded.
No, dude, straight up, my mom used to fuck me up. She'd take me into fucking sports clips like once a month and just be like,
Dude,
give this kid the most lesbian looking undercut you possibly can.
special needs.
Yeah, and then like I was like, okay, I got this fucking whack ass undercut like comb over. Best thing I can do, try and slick it back.
Sure.
And then I'm just like pushing Proud Boy, and I'm like, I can't really fucking do that.
Pushing Proud Boy at the age of 8.
dude, when we were on the months where we were like balling, and my mom would take me to sports clips, and I'd be able to get the like where they like wash your hair and give you the hot
I
towel.
never had that,
Dude, I used to be. I mean, I was like fucking 8, but I used to be bricked. I swear to God, I was
It's
like,
oddly-
this is
it's very
awesome.
erotic.
Yeah,
Oh, for
the
sure.
lady just washing your hair and you're just fucking hard as a rock. You're like,
Exactly.
And all the sports clips workers are like just the like teen moms fresh out of like just having like their kid finally.
Yeah.
They're
grow
not
up.
bad looking.
Exactly.
I think
Yeah,
that's
they're
the
nice.
point. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the
definitely
Hooters of
supposed to be.
haircuts.
It's like a sports bar, but for haircuts.
Exactly.
Dude,
Yeah.
me and Chad, when we were like 12, stayed at the Hooters Hotel in Vegas with his mom
Fire.
and aunt.
I've been there.
And as we were checking out, we were walking out, and there was a very large man in a dress, like huffing, like duster.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then we get in the car, and we start driving away, and then he's at the bus stop right outside of the Hooters Hotel, bleeding out of his nose and mouth,
That rules.
still ripping the huffer, dude.
That
That's
fucking rules.
kind of awesome.
I'll never forget.
Be a great picture.
Truly.
Fucking when me and fucking J-Man, we were in Vegas. I think it was my 21st when Kurt Metzger called me a fucking faggot. But
His set
fucking,
was shit, by the way. He had no right.
it was all right. Fucking, what was I gonna say? Oh, me and fucking J-Man, we were in the fucking elevator, like coming back from a walk, and like he's high as shit and like has no fucking clue, and we're in the elevator with this couple, and fucking like. He's talking it up to the chick, and I like look at him and I look at her, and I'm like, oh fuck, this guy's like fucking 40, 50 years old. This chick is like 20 something. I'm like, dude, this bitch is a prostitute. He had no fucking idea. He's shoving up with this fucking bitch. I get out of the elevator and I start fucking like busting. I was like, bro, you realize who you were talking to, right? He's like, just some lady. I was like, no.
How,
Lady of the night.
No.
how down on yourself do you think you'd have to be to pay a prostitute? Which, look, no disrespect towards sex work. Do what you got to do. But
Javen?
I mean, I've literally hired a prostitute.
really?
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about that? I'm like genuinely curious.
We like fucked once, and then I was just like, hey, how about I just pay you to come over?
Was it in town?
Yeah, it was in town.
There's prostitutes in housing?
They're everywhere, dude.
Oh, any woman can become a prostitute. No, it's just a question of numbers.
Yeah.
Hers just happened to be extremely low.
As,
Yeah,
long as you
How
film
much
it,
was
it's
it for the
pornography.
first time you guys hooked up?
Huh?
Like the first time you guys hooked up, you paid?
No.
Oh.
No, I earned it first, and then later I was like, oh, let's just keep repeating. Fuck it, why not?
And how much was the
It
payment?
was like $40.
Oh,
bucks?
damn,
Yo.
that's cheap. I didn't know it was that cheap.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap.
Holy
I was a dirtbag, dude.
Yo, that's awesome.
I was
Wait, what's her
expecting
number,
like
though?
a couple hundred.
Me too.
or
I was
something.
thinking you were
no.
going to say like 200, 250.
Fuck no, dude.
And because when that sounds cheap to me for a prostitute, when I think of a prostitute, I'm thinking like $500.
No,
Exactly.
dude, listen, it was,
Yeah.
it was Dollar General, man. This is opposite.
Dude, it was fucking 99-cent store level fucking
Yeah.
pussy.
So was she a prostitute for a career, or
No,
she
you just paid a
became
woman.
your prostitute?
Yeah.
No, we just like talked about it and be like, yeah, it would be kind of funny if we did that. And then we were just quiet and we were like, well, I mean, we could. I mean, we could just do that.
could just do
Fuck
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
fucking why not?
She did not know her worth, bro.
No.
I don't know what she looked
So
like,
just
so I can't
give me her
judge.
number,
I mean-
and I'll offer like 45.
Have you seen her like just
Right.
at Smith's or something like in
Yeah,
public?
no, I have seen her. I was actually went to a party with her like years later. And then I like recognized her. I didn't say anything. Just kept it silent.
Oh, fuck.
How old were you when you did this?
I was like, fuck.
I was like 16.
I was like, no, I was
12.
like 20, I think.
yeah,
I was like 20.
that's fucking bitching, dude. That's awesome.
Nah, I've
it was
never
pretty
done. I've never done anything like that, but I did date a stripper, single
That's
mom
close
stripper.
enough. That's
Where was she a stripper? In Bullhead?
Yes.
Oh my.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fucking. Yeah.
She was
fucking-
wild.
So
Dude,
with that,
was
inside
a-
information, did they hire a 13-year-old or was that a
No,
lie?
they for sure did. They got in
think
trouble
so,
for it.
yeah.
It was very real.
That's
Fucking,
fuck. That's
Yeah,
wild.
That's
single
horrific.
Mom,
That's
single
terrible.
mom stripper. Fucking still lived with her baby daddy. Baby daddy worked at the funeral home. Then was also being investigated by the ATF for selling firearms to fucking felons.
Yeah, ATF was not gonna. It was crazy.
I should not be
Fuck the
drinking
ATF,
ever.
That
So,
was a wicked bender.
I should
awesome.
quit drinking.
how long did you date her?
It was like 4 months.
Yeah.
Damn.
4 quick months.
Were you like full stepdad mode? Were you like hanging out with
No,
the
fuck
kid?
no. I've
We didn't-
never met the
We didn't
kid.
want anything to do with the kid.
I was just like,
But we
Oh,
would
you
play
knew her.
Kirby
You
ball.
knew her.
Yeah, I
yeah,
lived
he
in
was
his apartment.
living in my apartment, like sleeping on my couch, and fucking like you
That's
know,
fucking
she was
awesome.
like trying to go to college, like community college and shit, and she's in the other room, and I'm arguing with him in the living room about fucking Kirby golf, dude.
No, it was amazing. She was like trying to better her life. We
Yeah.
just stood up all night. We've been drinking, and it's like 6 in the morning, and she's just like doing fucking community college classes And she's like, hey, can you guys be quiet? And we're like, shut the fuck up.
We're
playing
playing fuck
Corey
up, and I closed the door on her, and I was
Wait, how old was she?
Above
she
age,
was
Reese.
fucking-
You know,
I'm
not
sure.
everything is
I think she was
everything.
22 at the time.
Yeah, jeez.
I guess you say single mom stripper. I'm thinking like 30.
No,
Yeah.
fuck no. She still had the light in her eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
She still had hope in the
Is
world.
she still dancing?
I don't know.
Didn't
No, she's
keep in
fun.
contact?
No, why the fuck would I do that?
No, fuck no.
I've got priorities.
No, listen, I'd drive her back home, and then she would just like tell me about how much she wanted to get a PhD, and then she's gonna get one. I'm like, you're not. No. You're
What was she going to school for?
I don't even fucking.
I don't know. Whatever. Every women are fucking
PhD,
age
creative
goes-
arts.
She does lap dances. She
Communications.
gets plenty of
fucking
PhDs.
psychology.
Partially hard dicks.
That's fucked up, but probably true. You know?
I've
listen.
never been to a strip club.
Me neither.
I don't like the idea of it.
Me
though.
neither.
You know what's funny? I've never been to a strip club, but I dated a stripper.
Just
Yeah,
like
that's
80
kinda
brick
awesome,
dudes, like just watching one chick.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm sitting
Just
next to
like-
dudes who like we're all just like, "Sup, bro? You're
Yeah.
hard too."
yeah.
Like, why?
Yo, dude,
Why is that
check it out.
Shouts out
enjoyable?
to dudes who go to strip clubs in sweatpants.
That
Dude,
is-
yeah, you're the
That is a
worst.
fucking crazy move.
We gotta have business to do there. Like if we were like hashing out like a contract, I feel like that's when you go to a strip club.
Really?
Yeah,
I feel like that's the last place you
like The
sign a.
Sopranos.
Yeah, dude, I love that
Yeah.
show.
But other than that, I'm like, I don't even know why.
That
you
shit would be
go there.
fire. Fucking just like, all right, today we're gonna freaking talk about the ducks and how many ducks we gotta sell.
Right, exactly.
Dude, I
I've
want
only
ducks.
seen the first season of Sopranos.
Really?
Yes.
I watched it at like the lowest point in my life, so I like don't remember parts of it. I want to rewatch it, but it's good. I cried
I just
to it so
remember
many
the ducks.
times.
I just remember the ducks, dude.
Dude,
Yeah.
Melfi, the therapist, my wife, bro. I'm in love with that woman.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like I haven't seen The Sopranos, but then I like was like, "Ah, fuck, I guess I'll give myself like a synopsis rundown of it, and I was like, oh, that's fucking wild.
Dude,
I
it's
have to
such
watch
a,
it.
Wait,
it's
what? You
such
read
a
about
good
it?
show.
Yeah.
You like read the plot?
Yeah.
You're a fucking idiot. You're retarded. Just watch the
I know.
show.
It was literally
What the
like
fuck
I
are
just
you
don't
doing?
watch TV. Like,
Yeah, bro,
flat out.
Otto-
I like ask me if I've seen anything. The answer is no. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen maybe 8 movies.
You've got Gal
Like,
Gadot next to you, and you're fucking jacking off in the bathroom.
Okay, I know about Gal Gadot.
Oh, is she
Fucking
the
he's
one?
animal.
That's Wonder Woman,
Wonder
right?
Woman, yeah.
Yo, did you guys see the like anti-Palestine rant she went on?
no. Dude. That's kind of awesome.
Wait, Gal Gadot?
Yeah.
That's
Dude, that's
wild.
why I don't care about digital footprint. Is because everybody fucking has their moment of like
We're all
the
guilty.
lowest point of fucking.
Oh, I work, dude. There's straight up,
Morals.
mostly because I know people from like I know people like certain people follow me because they know who I am through spoken words,
right.
and I don't want like term fan is so weird, but I don't want like a fan seeing a fucked up meme I liked, and
Yeah,
like,
dude.
then I end up on like a multi-screenshot Instagram story. And I was like, God fucking damn it.
But that's like that's 12-year-old behavior.
Yo,
I'm
but
like,
that's how kids are in
Yeah.
the scene, dude.
I know
straight
that's how
up.
they are, but it's like you're a loser.
I mean,
That's my take. That's my
yeah,
fucking
for
take.
real.
It's my honest.
if you're worried
and real
about dipping
take.
your toe in, we just threw you in the pool with this
Yeah.
fucking podcast. By
Oh,
the
mean,
way.
I'm
you're
like-
100%.
You're a host.
I'm like fairly comfortable with being able to be like, I'm not a piece of shit though. Like you obviously
Yeah,
know
bro,
I
it's-
like
I'm
this
like-
as a joke.
it's comedy, bro,
Like
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
an extremely fucking like progressive
Yeah,
person.
if you're worried about it,
I
yo,
guess.
Bernie was my guy.
Right. I guess that's a dog whistle.
Dude,
now, too.
Bernie just got like canceled for some shit. I think he
You can't
fucking
cancel
like,
him.
well, like they're
What the
trying
fuck
to.
did Bernie get
He
canceled
was
for?
he was like fucking backpedaling on like Trump shit. He's like, oh, Donald,
cat can have a
you know,
little
Trump, he
celebrity.
actually he's shutting down the border. I think that's actually pretty good. And then everyone's like,
You
Bernie's
can't like
fucking
any
gay.
fucking politician now, dude.
No, dude, fucking kill them all.
Yeah. That's why I want to blow shit up, man.
Kill
Dude,
them
yeah,
all.
when girls were like, girls and guys were saying it. I'm not trying to discriminate.
But he's had that opinion for like 20 fucking years.
Yeah, I'm not saying I agree with everything on him, but he was out of
it
the
was-
bro
it was
out of
just funny,
RFK, fucking Kamala and Trump and Bernie. I mean, come on, dude, we're fucked. RFK, I only wish RFK would have won because I think he's such a fucking nut job.
Yeah.
that some crazy shit would happen.
I don't think I could have tolerated 4 years of that voice.
Bro, I feel like he would have been a funny president.
I don't know. I listened to.
I have a weird feeling because like the whole bear fucking fiasco and the whale's head story.
Yeah.
I'm like, this
fucking
guy would have been
funny.
the funniest fucking president. Like,
Is
runner-up
that
up to
like for
Trump,
sure
I think.
real? The bear
Oh,
thing.
yeah. He
Yes.
admitted to it.
He admitted to it to
Yeah.
Roseanne Barr. Dude.
That's
Yeah.
Like talking
But
about
just
some
like,
shit.
imagine he's like on the brink of starting a war with a fucking country, and they just get a fucking like bald eagle taxidermied or some shit. Just like
No,
in
they
that-
they fucking like airlift a fucking dead whale.
yeah, it'd be awesome.
But I
Have you seen that video of the beached whale that they blow up with TNT?
Yes.
And then there's
Yeah.
just like raining
everywhere.
guts for like the next minute and a half.
It's like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah, so great.
and I'm really stacking the odds against me for no one who knows who I am. I'm like, I'm unemployed. I listen to podcasts all day. They probably think I'm like 400 pounds and like just a piece
Yeah.
of shit.
No, we
But
got
I
it on
listened.
video.
I listened to.
Yeah.
I listened to.
I'll just put a black screen like right there.
I listened to RFK's interview on the Lex Friedman podcast, and it was so long. And the entire time, I was just like, I like wanted to clear my
Yeah,
throat for him, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's pretty hard to listen to.
Don't tell Cheryl I'm eating Taco Bell.
Yeah,
That's fucking. I like that. That's funny.
Don't tell Cheryl I'm out here eating Taco Bell. Yeah, dude. No, like his voice is kind of fucking chopped, but
I mean, he has like.
I feel
medical
like he would have
conditions,
secretly
so-
been like a funny president.
Oh, for real?
Oh,
Nah, I feel kind of bad.
100%. He would have been.
Either that or he's just
Awesome.
like, autism's caused by fucking vaccines.
Obviously, he's a nut job, and I don't agree with like a lot of what he says, but it would have been awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, are you fucking kidding me?
It
would
would
have
have
been
been
hilarious.
fucking awesome.
We're pretty chill.
I don't give a fuck about America at this point.
But yeah, digital
I'm
footprint.
trying to
though.
leave. Deport me.
Who's
Yeah,
that guy that like
Jesus.
blew up on the internet? You always wore like a boot on his head.
That's Vermin Supreme.
Yeah,
I
Vermin
fucking
Supreme.
love that
Keegan's
guy.
He
father.
should have went for.
My mom's
he should've
actually
ran for
met
president.
Vermin Supreme.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
That's hard.
And
Or
9
who's
months
the other
later,
dude?
he was born.
He would just like do random ass videos and he'd be like, "Vote for me, president." Fucking.
Oh yeah, that guy.
What's his
Vote
name?
for me, president. Fucking, and then it's just like a fucking explosion or something.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I don't. Was his name Hank something?
Nah.
It was like some hick ass name
Yeah.
like that though.
Bobby?
Yeah, dude, maybe.
Bobby?
Listen, Bobby.
Dude, I have Bobby Hill tattooed on my knee.
Yo, show Javen. He hasn't seen it.
What?
Oh god.
Bobby Hill.
And then we'll end this shit.
Oh, shit. Yeah, no, my ass hurts.
Neeby Hill.
His
Oh
whole
my
fucking knee
God.
is Bobby Hill.
That is awesome.
I have my entire chest tattooed, and Bobby Hill hurt 1,000 times more. And it took 15 minutes. I was pissing sweat. It hurt
I want to
so
see
bad.
you get mugged and then be like, "That's my purse. I don't know you," and then knee the motherfucker in the face so hard.
You hit him with a flying knee.
Yeah.
All right. I'm
My
ready.
ass hurts.
Yeah,
mine
I'm ready
too.
to
Yeah.
get the fuck
Nancy
out of
Drew.
here.
My fucking ears hurt, dude. These are
Yeah.
headphones.
These have pushed the fucking gauges into my neck
Ooh.
for the entire 2 hours of this.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I'm
gosh, man.
Has it been 2 hours?
It's been
We'll
2
get you.
hours.
We'll get you guys on the podcast healthcare. It'll be perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
Yes.
we'll pay you.
yeah. I was.
We'll pay you with no money because we're all unemployed.
Yeah.
All unemployed.
I'm really looking
guys
for
want
friends with
Pop-Tarts?
benefits, but I found out the benefit is
yeah.
just sex. I thought it came with like health insurance or
Hell
like
no.
dental.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
we were told we were getting paid to be on here, and then they just handed us like a bag full
What
of
are you
box
talking about?
tops.
The fuck were you talking?
What are you talking about? I don't know.
Yeah.
paid a day
They
in
said
my
we could
life.
get a discount on Fent pills.
Shit. You know what?
I wish.
I'm flipping.
He
them.
probably
Let's-
could. Honestly, he probably get a discount.
We could flip them.
Maybe.
Just fucking.